Graham was
No.
hilarious when it came to go potty.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, yes. He was I don't know. He was really adamant about being clean. And so when he would go potty, he would actually bend his head over and put his head in between your legs to pull his butt cheeks apart and say, "Is it clean? Is it clean?"
No.
White me.
Hi, this is Randy, all the way from Sunnyvale Trailer Park, and you're listening to the South of the Straight Show on YouTube. Woohoo!
I feel my mother.
Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't ever fall, dude.
I'm so sick of calling you and you not answering.
There we go. Now the microphones were dead. Now we got it.
Oh, the microphones are on now? Well,
The
hey, how's everybody
microphones are
doing
on.
tonight?
Hi,
What
how
up?
you doing? Yeah, we just like to
Welcome to the
make
show.
sure. This is the only way that sometimes, the only way that we get people to start commenting on the live stream is to fuck up on the live stream, and then boom,
Right.
people start, I can't hear anything. I can't hear.
Oh,
So-
cool. Thanks. We did that on purpose to get you
Right.
to talk.
That was we were
That's how we
testing
roll.
testing you people is what we were doing there. So
Oh, excuse
welcome in
me.
everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with the
Yo.
South of the Straight Show. What am I hearing here? I'm hearing our live stream is playing in the background too. Okay, well, kill
Turn
that
that
sound,
down.
kill that noise.
Got
We don't
Randy
need
from
that.
all the way from Sunnyvale Trailer Park saying what up to us. Watch
Yep,
the show.
Randy, our buddy Randy. We did an
Yeah.
interview with
Yeah,
Randy a
bud.
while back. Randy, he was here
Yeah,
for his cheeseburger picnic, huh?
was down here
doing
for-
the cheeseburger picnic.
He came down from the park down
And
there.
you went and saw that, didn't you, Dan?
I went down
You
there
went and
and
saw
I
that. It was-
seen the cheeseburger.
It was like
picnic
$100
there
to
happen.
meet him and twist his nipples, right? And
Something like
you were
that.
like, I'm not doing that. I can't afford it. I can't do
No,
it.
I got a little one-on-one time with Randy. You know what I mean? Had a beer, dude.
Oh, okay. Had a beard. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
not a
bet you did.
beard,
A beard.
Nate.
A beer.
A beer.
So on the show
Memory of
tonight,
Leahy.
Yeah, Leahy. Yep,
Put
memory
one
of
back.
Leahy.
Yeah.
On the show tonight, everybody, we have a bunch of guests as we usually do every single week. We always have way too many people that we have on the show. But tonight we are going to be doing a YouTuber of the week. Remember last week, Dan? I was bitching about how there's like none of the YouTubers are ever following through.
Right.
You know, they're never.
They keep like, oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, canceling at the last
Reschedule.
minute. Well, this
I mean,
week.
you know why? Because I don't know if they're grasping the concept of us. We're having a live show.
Maybe.
You
That
know,
could
maybe
be
they're
what it
like,
is.
oh, on their channel they just record something and just like drop it whenever. You
Well,
know,
it could be that. I don't
It's
know.
not
I mean,
live.
I guess a lot
So
of
they're like,
YouTubers,
"Oh,
yeah,
let
they
me
don't.
get back up with you."
They
you
don't.
know,
They
like-
don't do the live thing.
So
you know,
maybe
but
we're just
that's what-
holding them to too high of a standard, man.
Could be, maybe. I don't know.
We just gotta let them know we're doing a live show, so we gotta have you do like that day. It's live.
Excuse me. So on the show tonight, we have our YouTuber of the week. We have Dave Baker from Remodel Media that we are going to be chatting with. He is in Phoenix, Arizona right now, actually. What's so funny about that, Dick?
Get your shit together, guys. pull it the fuck together.
Thank you, David Hurley. Hey, yeah, that's. See, I told you, it fucking works. You gotta sit there and tell them that just kind of fuck with them a little bit.
Exactly.
And then
Thanks,
boom,
buddy.
They start paying attention. They start commenting and being a part of the show. So yeah, we're going to be chatting with David Baker at about 7:15. Also at 7:30, Dan, I had this thing that I put out there to quite a few different groups in Facebook world that people could sign up for their own interview because it's I'm contacting people left and right constantly all week long. I'm always contacting
Me too,
musicians
man. Always hitting
and
people up.
and so I made it. I decided, maybe this would make it a little bit easier for everybody to contact us. Just sign up for your own time. And Cory Yoas from the band Vendetta Ride, a country rock band out of the Detroit area. You like how I said that? Detroit, yep, from Detroit. He's going to be chatting with us at about 7:30, and then at 8:00 we have your cousins. We have your cousin that's going to be on with us, man.
He's been on with us before. Their band, I don't know if you guys remember them. 4-letter word.
4-letter words. Yep.
4-letter words.
He's going to teach us some 4-letter words, actually, I think is what it is, right?
I mean, it's kind of a funny name. And I guess we'll go through the whole
A
rundown.
little bit of a pun to it, right?
Yeah, we'll go through the rundown again with them.
So we're
when
going to
we
be
talk
chatting
to
with them at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is when we're scheduled to
But
chat
it's
with those
exciting
guys.
because actually last time we talked to them, they didn't have a lead singer.
And yeah,
And this time
now
they've
they
got
have
a lead-
one. Now they got
Yeah.
one. Tony
So I'm
Bruce, how you
stoked
doing,
about
man?
that.
The roads are shitty. You should not be watching the show while you're driving. Don't
Roads
be,
are shitty.
don't be doing
What are you
that.
doing? Driving?
And then at 8:30, we're going to be bringing you the news. We got the Facebook news, which is when Dan loathes the Facebook news.
It's more difficult than people think.
And in the studio with us right now too, we got Mr. Marcus over here in the corner. He's working on his website, I do believe.
Yeah,
Look at him.
New
He's got his.
website gonna be live very soon. Please stay tuned.
See that surfer? Hey, bro.
I surfed.
What
He
is up
surfed,
with
guys.
The audio, man.
I'm way back here,
You
bro.
sound like a clock radio speaker, man.
Did I sound like I was in a
Now
tin
it sounds
can?
better, yeah,
Yeah,
it
because I was way back there.
Yeah.
You're over here with these
horrible.
Wish.com microphones. You
Look
know
at
what I'm saying?
that. Look at that.
But hey, brothers are on a budget. Now look at it.
Brothers on a budget.
Now, a few weeks ago, I came in here. I was talking about trying to get support for the Indiegogo campaign for locomotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Indigenous surfers' connections to their coastal lands
And
and
how's that been?
homelands. And I'm excited to report that it's been nearly fully funded. Plane tickets have been bought. The producer, the videographer, and myself as
Sweet.
lead audio director are set to go out there in February.
Wow.
Be gone for 2 weeks. I'll be calling in to report. It'll be probably the middle of the night there.
So what's
Then we'll see.
happening? Like the movie's going to be like
Oh,
this is the trailer that you guys
The
have been
trailer
working
will
up
be
to.
filmed at the Tuyani
Sweet.
Games, and it's a big surf competition there in Raglan. Oh yeah, and and when we come back, we plan to utilize that trailer to seek larger donors
Okay.
to get the
amazing.
feature length film. This will be a segment of it. And then the next campaign will take us to Panama.
Very cool, dude. That is so
Man.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
real
glad
big.
that this is
Yeah.
working out, man.
It's a
I mean,
world travel.
you've put like every bit of heart and soul into this. I've
I
seen
have.
Mark on social media more the past month than I have in the past 2 years, I think. And
Yeah, I
it's-
was sending personal messages like to everybody I've ever met.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
No, that's
a lot
the
of
way to
people
do
thought
it,
I
man.
was thought I was hacked. I had people come
Yeah.
up to me in the gym. They're like, "Hey, man, like, are you doing a movie or something?"
Other
Like,
people are like, I thought you were dead. I didn't know that you were still alive. You know, like I had
Holy
no
shit.
idea.
Hey,
Holy
so it's a
shit.
big year for new Leonard Media. I'm
Yeah.
very, very excited.
That's cool.
And then in other news,
Yeah.
we got Diggs here with me. It's development on SoundCloud.
Yeah, the
Devel,
boy. There he is.
DEVEL.
Yep.
Gearing up for graduation, and then within the next year, heading off to recording school himself.
Wow, that is
But,
following the family trait. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but not slacking off in the meantime at all. Making some pretty dope stuff. Before school.
Working on beats with
school's just gonna make
actually,
what you're doing better.
Your buddy that you got in the studio here, you got Sky Diamond, right? Is that the name? Let me get you mic'd up there, man. Go ahead, chat.
Oh.
Get off your damn phone.
It's, I'm on my phone.
Sky
constantly.
Diamond from Traverse City, right here. I mean, the Copish area is where you come from originally.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, originally I'm from Frankfort, Michigan.
Okay.
But yeah, I was born in Traverse City. Lived in Frankfort for half of my life. Moved to Traverse City. Been all around. Lived in Florida. Lived in California for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you got a junior here sitting here working on your shit. How's that? Is it going well so far?
It turned out good so far. I like it a lot.
Yeah, he knows his shit. Dude.
I
He
like
knows
it.
he knows what he's doing. Definitely.
I've been listening to it in the background here the whole time. It's been playing the whole.
Yeah,
like,
no,
the
it
whole
sounds
prep
good.
time.
It sounds tight. And
Sounds good.
next week actually we're gonna have Sky and his band in here. What is it? House of Cancer? Is that what the name of the band is?
Yeah,
House of Cancer.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be in here in the studio, and we're gonna sit down. And we're gonna shoot the shit, and we're find a little bit more about your music. Right
Yeah.
now, you guys are currently on SoundCloud, right?
SoundCloud, Spotify, all that.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. That's,
All platforms, iTunes. You can find me anywhere.
and it's not just you do a vast majority of you do all kinds of different music. It's not just hip hop or anything. You
Yeah,
do
no.
rock. You do. I mean, go ahead, tell us a little bit.
Yeah, we're pretty diverse. We go from we call it alternative indie.
Okay.
So pretty much it's like a mixture of pop, rock, rap, pretty much anything. mostly right now we've been working on most of the our band. So like the House of Cancer, that's what we've been working on. Mostly a bunch of like pop rock stuff lately.
Right on.
So
right
yeah,
on.
but we
Very
have
cool.
some big projects coming. So
I'm looking forward to it, man. Next Sunday we're gonna have Sky Diamond back in the studio here. He's gonna be shooting the poop with us and whatnot. And yeah, that's thank you for. And I
Just
think
say shooting the shit, dude.
I like to say shooting
You know?
the poop.
I know you do. You always say shooting the poop there, and it just is like, what, dude? You're shooting some poop?
Double O's, man.
Motherfucker, I got a 12 gauge. I'm shooting this pile of this big old coil of shit. Watch this. Shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about, man.
Licking it and sticking it, baby.
Licking it and sticking it.
Damn.
And we got Nathan
Yikes.
Lane tuning in from the band Barefoot. Hey, Nathan, you will love my T-shirt that I have on tonight. You see that? I got my Barefoot T-shirt on. Dan's
What's that?
also got his on. Thank you for the
Gotcha.
T-shirts, dude. Yeah,
Hell
Nathan
yeah, I
Lane
like
also
that.
also working for the Bears. Oh shit, what's the fucking name of it? The honeybees and the bears.
Did you just say Black Bear Farms?
Black Bear? No, no. Is it Black Bear Farms? No, it's not Black
Where's
Bear
the
Farms.
thing,
He's
dude?
gonna say it soon. Yeah. I mean, he'll.
He's gonna go, you guys are assholes.
You guys are fucking everything up for me. I just got fired. I thanks a lot, dicks. No,
Yeah, no
it's
doubt.
but yeah, he's saying repping Benzie on SOTS again. That's right, man. We got we got Sky Diamond in the studio, man. He's repping Benzie County. Benzie County.
He's
the
repping
old-
all those counties, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? He's coming in. He's coming stomping through the counties.
So Dan, now I wanted to do something really quickly because
Yeah, what up, man?
before we do our interview with our friend here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
There's been break-ins left and fucking right in Traverse City.
What
Have you seen this in the news recently? There's,
Mike Barnes says, "What's up, bro?"
Mike
Oh,
Barnes,
what's
what's
up?
going on, man?
oh, I know him.
You know,
Yeah.
you know Mike Barnes.
Oh,
you know, yeah.
Who doesn't
okay.
know Big Mike, man? Everyone knows him. He's like the security dude.
Yep, right. Yes, that's right.
He's bouncing people all over town. Watch.
It's my
So
future
Yeah.
in Traverse City, there's been
Okay,
break-ins.
yeah, there's been some break-ins.
Been
there.
break-ins left and right.
Now
So I
here's the
figured-
thing. I've avoided watching these videos, and then
Right.
tonight Nate started playing one, and I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" We're laughing along. He's like, "Oh, well, these are one of the videos." We're gonna have a little reaction to these videos
Yeah,
because
Well,
someone's been breaking in. Though, do you think that it's the same people breaking
I'm
into
fucking
the
damn
different
sure
places?
because when it comes down to it, when you're watching these people on the Sleeping Bear Farms, that's what it was.
Sleeping
Thank
Bear
you,
Farms,
Nathan.
yes. I'm like, Black Bear
when it
Road?
comes to the way that these guys are going into the buildings, it's very similar. Both of the videos you'll see here is very similar. Like
Okay.
they look like idiots going in.
All right.
and
Well, have they been caught?
no, they haven't been caught yet. Nope. So
Oh, they fucked up here, or they're idiots here. I don't know. They ain't been caught.
okay, well check this
Who's
out.
the idiots?
Watch this. They're breaking it. This is the Sprint store right here.
Dude,
Okay.
you pick it up. I did it last time. Your turn.
Right. You know, I mean, this is what's...
Watch out! What I've seen videos people knocking. This is the Sprint store.
This is the Sprint. No, look at these idiots. They're fighting over the fucking phones. If you're gonna like successfully try to steal something,
get that. I
don't
don't
get in a fight in the middle of everything. These kids are sitting
They're
here
just going crazy on
arguing
that.
over. No, I want to get that one. No, that's the new iPhone. I want that one. No, give me the Samsung. Fuck you, man. I don't
Okay.
want that. You know, like,
That's why they're at that one station because that's like
right.
the
They just
iPhone
keep
station.
going over and
Look at that.
over.
There's what? Yeah, dude, they're connected, guys.
And
You
they're
know that?
taking the fucking floor models. Do they not realize that the floor models don't do shit? Like
No,
that's
they're-
not those
no,
aren't the
they're-
ones.
They're turned on. Have you ever gone in those stores? You can turn them on,
Oh,
mess
are
with
they?
them.
Oh.
You know, but I mean,
Oh,
God,
really?
what kind of damage do you got to do to it to unplug it from the thing? I mean, that's got to destroy it.
That probably, yeah. I'm more than likely that wrecked
So
it
they're
right
just
there,
just
so.
wrecking some shit, and it's just destruction.
Yeah, these
Just
numbnuts
destruction.
decided to break into the Sprint store here in Traverse City.
Now hold on here, dude.
Yeah.
I did hear a story about it that the police think that it might be connected to some other stores that were broken into in different parts of the state. Saginaw, I think, had some break-ins that were just like this. They did it. They think that it might be
They were
the
this
same
stupid
people.
when they were inside the store fighting over the items that they're going to be stealing.
The way
Like,
that
what
it
kind of
went
moron
down.
is going to fight? You're both stealing the same shit. You're working
be
together. It's
part
not
of
like
a-
I mean, like what do you is there like a take or something? Like you're like, okay, whatever you grab, dude, it's yours. You know,
Could
it's
be
all yours.
part
dude.
of like a
We're
theft
good.
ring of people doing
Maybe.
some shit.
But then GT Vapor also got broken.
Now, do you
into,
think these
okay?
are the same guys?
I think just based on what we just
Hold on.
watched on
All
the
right.
other one, these
Let's
are
do
the
some
same idiots.
comparison side by side shit.
Okay, yeah. Sitting
Well,
there,
let's
first they're
watch this.
casing the area.
Okay.
They take a little tiny pebble and throw it at the fucking window. That doesn't work. Pick up a bigger rock, throw it through. Okay, now we're in, guys. We're in.
What the fuck?
And that's just like shit.
Oh,
That's
some dust.
Yeah,
Look,
some
he's
dust.
kicking it out.
Now he
kicking out
kicks it out. His buddy comes in behind him. Now this is the part that really throws me off. Okay, like there's some sort of a personal fucking vendetta that this guy's got about the second display case. Because as you watch him come in, he kicks it. You fucking display case. Fuck you.
Oh.
And then goes and steals other shit.
I think he
Doesn't
was
even
just
take
seeing-
anything out of the display
I think
case.
he
Like
was
it?
He was. Oh, look! Did you see that?
What
He
happened?
touched his hand right there.
Oh,
Go backwards.
wait, let's
go,
see if
go
we can,
backwards. When he walks out of that window, you
Pissed
look,
off at that. Fuck you.
You look right
Fuck
there
you.
on that beam where the windows are connected right there.
Oh, you might have found the
Now
the
watch
secret
this.
spot.
He puts his hand right there.
Bam! Oh, dude, you might have just found the spot that they need to be checking with their fingerprints, man.
I think they would have caught that.
Bam!
right?
Look at that kid. He's got his hand right on that damn beam,
Ooh,
dude.
damn.
That is good
I guess
eye,
you gotta
Dan.
think like a criminal to get the criminal, guys.
Man,
Come on, cops.
yeah, it's,
Dan the detective.
Dan the detective, Detective Dan on the case
Well, that
here,
could be the
everybody.
breaker right there,
Yeah,
bro.
yep.
But I don't know. What else did they touch? Let's watch them
All
some
they
more.
did was they got
'Cause I
mad
don't
at
see
that
gloves,
display case.
right? Okay, so they're doing some
And then they
kicking.
knew they were going after the
They're up in
grape
something over
ape
here.
and their watermelon shit.
They knew exactly what they wanted. They knew where it was at. They went and grabbed it.
Touched that right there.
Boom,
And obviously
boom,
they're
touched it.
obviously under 21. I mean, who over there over 21 is going to be breaking into
Yeah,
to
yeah.
a place
You know why?
to do
Because
this
I'm
right
going to tell you guys why. Over there in Washington, if you guys are watching too, the age. Well, maybe it's nationwide. The age of smoking went up.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah.
age of smoking went up to 21, right?
Yeah.
So that leaves this group of kids between 18 and 20 that are like, I've been smoking for 2 years,
Yeah.
you know, and they can't buy cigarettes now. So maybe this is the last desperation, like that last ditch.
I do
you
see
know.
that we got some folks that are tuning in. They're actually commenting on this situation. That
Effort.
I don't even know what that says. Zenexia Production says that those are displayed models and they can't even use them.
Okay, those
so
phones?
Yeah, those phones are useless.
Okay, well,
for the
let's go
most part.
back. Let's go back and look at the video of the guy in both. Let's look both the videos. Do they look similar to you guys?
They,
Can we get
both
like
of those people look very similar to me. I mean, if you ask me, that was
hoods up, right?
yeah.
So
they both had their hoods up. Let's see the Sprint store here.
Well, I mean, not having your hood up is just dumb.
Yeah. If you
I
didn't
know.
have your hood up,
okay,
you're
I
pretty
realize
much
that.
asking
I
for it, right?
But okay, this is real color in this one, right? So
Yeah.
it's not like night vision. The other one's like night vision, right?
Right.
So these guys got dark clothing on, though, right?
Right.
This guy's pants are a little bit lighter.
Fighting over the phones.
Move.
I don't know if that's going to come into
Look at
play.
him go.
What an idiot, dude.
Okay, so look, one's
But
got
these
his
are the same
one's got his
man.
hoodie pulled tight with a coat over a different color hoodie underneath.
And the card's right
Man,
out there.
we got to call Snuff to get him to weigh in on this. Snuff and Funk, man, both of them. Back in the day when he robbed the smoke shop.
Right, yeah, that would be.
Okay, I just want to see the next video now and see
Okay,
if
let me
these
get the
guys are
next one
wearing the
pulled
same
up
shit.
again. The vapor. Okay, they are wearing something similar but different. If you look at it, they don't have the
hold
exact
on.
same things, which is smart. I mean, that's a smart criminal there.
Are this isn't the same night,
No, this is
Yeah,
the,
that was
the
my
next
question.
night. I think.
but you
it
know,
was.
motherfuckers is dirty, dog, so they be wearing the same thing.
Bam.
Boom.
Okay, now it's serious. You got in.
Like it was like a girly ass.
And then he just kind of walks around there like, let's just act like, hey man, act nonchalant. We just busted through this fucking. Let's just walk
Well,
around.
yeah,
a
they're
little bit,
gonna
man. We're
like.
not gonna-
Okay, did anyone see that? We're just standing here. I don't
Right,
know. Let's
right.
see what the reaction is. No reaction. Let's go.
come
Okay,
in.
hold up. This dude. Okay, hold on.
Angry
No.
at the display case.
Okay, so it's a full.
Did we just get a glimpse of his face at the?
Oh,
No,
I don't know.
no.
Did we see it there for a second? Let's see. Let's go back.
Yeah, it was kind of close.
Now, what I was trying to make mention of was that in
Oh
the
no, it covers
Nope,
up
he's
with
got
the
his face
hand.
covered.
in
yeah.
the in night vision, isn't everything opposite? So if it looks light, it's actually dark clothes, right?
Something like that. I don't know.
So the
maybe.
other guy, look, his
No,
pants
I
are
think
dark.
it's just black and white.
Okay, just black. All
I don't know.
right, that's what.
But
I thought.
there you go. We got
I'm trying to bust the case.
We got idiots in Traverse City who are trying to break in and steal things, and they look like morons.
I
And in
know-
case these guys are violent, those statements are not endorsed by New Leonard Media
You can't find us. No.
or the Wilson family.
Okay,
Hey,
right now.
we definitely didn't identify who it was. We're not even suggesting that we know who it is.
We're
but-
gonna call up.
Oh,
our,
I'm not worried about that. I'm just, I don't know if they're idiots or not. I don't want any trouble.
don't know if they're idiots. I
Mark
bet you
trying to
they'll tell
save
you. I'm an
face.
idiot.
I ain't trying to disrespect.
That's right. Maybe they're really.
Maybe
they're all over it, All right, we're calling our first guest tonight, the YouTuber of the week, David Baker from
Here we are.
Hey, David, how you doing, man?
Look at this
Sideshow
guy.
Nate and
All right.
Dan Straight here. How's things hanging over there in Phoenix?
California, actually.
Oh, California. You're in California. Shit, I didn't
That's
even
right.
realize that. I'm sorry. Okay, California.
That's
You loaded up the truck and you moved to Beverly, didn't you?
Exactly.
All right. So, David Baker. Okay, David is a remodeler. Is that
Okay.
what the term would be? Is that
contractor?
Not a contractor. No, I've
Okay.
I've worked in the remodel industry, plumbing and planning mostly.
okay?
And I've worked for about 15 years now, since 2005.
Ah, okay, all right. So you've been so you remodel homes though now. I've been when I found your channel too. I mean, you signed up for the YouTuber of the Week interview, which I thank you very much for following through with it, because we get so many YouTubers that are like last minute they bow out, you know. But
Oh no, happy.
yeah, thank you. But when I'm watching your channel, my girlfriend and I, we like to watch HGTV constantly. Like that's one of our big things is watching like the Property Brothers, things like that. And that's kind of what you're doing, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah. So I actually have a little beef with HGTV,
Ah.
only because a lot of their stuff, it skips a lot of the middle ground that's
Uh-huh.
out there. They go straight from, concept to completion, and they don't show a lot of the stuff that, and I get they can't show the stuff that's in the middle
Right.
because, you've only got an hour per
Right,
episode.
networking.
So,
Right.
Exactly.
and to be honest, an episode where you actually did cover everything, or even a series where you covered everything,
Mhm.
would actually be quite boring because, there's so many micro decisions that go into each and every product, everything that you put into your home.
Mhm.
And I've had so many people over the years that have said things like, I wish I had known. Oh, you mean I can do that? I had no idea.
Right.
And so the big thing is I'm on a mission to eliminate that regret. That's
Nice.
what I see as my mission.
So you're helping the people out there that are trying to do this on their own, mainly. I mean,
Right.
that's basically what your
on
channel
their own,
is.
with the contractor, with the designer, the bottom line is I want people to know what their options are.
Okay.
I mean, take for instance my top episode, which was sort of accidental, but my top episode was how to pick a toilet in 2019, which doesn't sound all that exciting to me. I've been doing this for 15 years. I know lots of different things about toilets,
Right.
and toilets doesn't seem like an exciting topic, but the reality is I have so many people who are saying, oh, I didn't know this was an option. I didn't know I could do this. I have every day I encounter people in the real world just who come find me in my, I work in a mom and pop remodel showroom in Anaheim, California,
Mhm.
and I reach, several people per week individually, just me, myself, without any YouTube or social media. And they say, oh, I can get a skirted toilet? What's a skirted toilet? I had no idea that was even a thing. It's
Really?
a toilet that's finished all the way around, so you don't see any of the plumbing, and it's really smooth, and it's easy to keep clean, and it's easy to, and it's a clean look.
Right.
So, which,
Oh yeah.
a lot of people
Clean.
didn't even know that was a thing. Even there's probably a few of your viewers that are going like, wait, that's a thing?
Right.
I'm
No,
doing that.
Yeah, Dan's over here. Dan actually works he's a painter. So I mean, when it comes to like doing the a house, remodeling a house and whatnot, Dan, you see a lot of this stuff, like this is kind of in your
Yeah,
same
absolutely.
field as you,
Yeah, you offer, I work in a little bit different of a field than remodeling. I'm in new construction, actually. So I'm a project superintendent for a company, a building company. But when we build a house, we offer, certain products, but obviously people can go outside of what we offer them and upgrade to whatever they want, really. I mean, the world is yours. But yeah, showing people different products and different techniques and how to install them and stuff like that, absolutely something that people don't take it into consideration a lot. And then you can show them something, and that's the cool thing about your videos is because it's kind of a tutorial on how to showing people on how to do these different things that you can do with your house. Like, wow, I never even thought of that, and maybe they want to do that. So that's cool that you're you're doing that,
Yeah.
man.
And I've had a lot of people, they come in with conceptions or ideas, but they don't know both the pros and the cons of it. You know, for example, my second most rated episode, my second most viewed episode is about kitchen sinks. Again, something that seems like a very mundane topic, but how often do you shop for a kitchen sink?
Right. No,
You know, and so
true.
I'll have people, they come in and they say, "Oh, I want stainless," and this happened the other day, and I've talked about it to literally everybody that buys a stainless steel kitchen sink from me. I have this conversation. I say, a stainless steel kitchen sink is made to look commercial. It's made because people want a commercial kitchen or a commercial look in their kitchen. The reason commercial kitchens use it is they have, they use stainless steel because it's naturally antimicrobial, and you can beat that thing all day long, and it's going to be there tomorrow. It's not going to crack. It's not going to chip. It's not going to leak. It's not going to rust. Okay, but it's going to show the wear. It's going to show every scratch, every ding, every dent. But a commercial kitchen, you don't care.
Right, it's not for beauty.
It's antimicrobial, and it lasts.
Right.
Those are the qualifications. So, and I have that conversation with everybody, including this lady, unfortunately. And I said this very matter-of-factly, as matter-of-factly as I know how to say it. And she called me up and she said, "Hey, I bought this $1,000 Italian stainless steel sink from you."
Right.
You know, after having this conversation, and she said, "I used it once and there's scratches on it." I said, "Yes, there are." Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's stainless. It's going to do what stainless does.
It's right.
And so I try and illuminate that for people in both in my day-to-day job, but also on my channel as well. You know, here are the cons that you need to be aware of. So if you're somebody who doesn't like scratches in your sink, there are options. There are even options in a metallic finish if you want that aren't stainless steel. Metallic gray, such as like a silvernet from Blanco or something, like a composite stone or something in a metallic gray.
Right.
We can do gray without doing stainless. You know.
Right.
But,
so if there's anybody out there who's looking to remodel, I mean, this is one of the channels that you should be checking out. Is definitely David's channel. It is called Remodel Media, and and you started doing this roughly about a year ago or so, right? This is
December 31st, 2018. I published my first video.
Okay.
I was talking to a customer one day, and my coworker Carlos he's kind of chuckling in the background, and I turned to him and I said, "What?" He said, "You should have your own TV show." And I said, I went,
yeah, what better way to do that than to start a YouTube channel, you know? I mean, why not? You know,
and channel now.
Yeah, an entire, you create your own channel and you get to put your message out there, you know? That's kind of what we do here in Northern Michigan. We have we started as a podcast, and then we noticed that a lot of the music scene seemed to be trending towards music videos a lot more. Yeah. So we started to transition our podcast into mainly music video based. But then it was like, well, shit, we're on YouTube. We're going to start talking to YouTubers, you know? And that's why I put it out there to you,
right, exactly.
And that I wanted to find a way that we can all collaborate and work together in some sort of a way, you know. And and what has it been like for you so far as a YouTuber? I mean, do you look at yourself like when the word YouTuber is said, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not a YouTuber, you know, like that's
I'm grown comfortable with the term. Some people use the word YouTuber or influencer. I'm 40 years old. You know, so when 15 years ago I was in my 20s and YouTube became a thing, and so I got to watch all of this happen.
Right.
And it's about the same time I started in the remodel industry, and I realized much later in life that hey, I could jump in on this too. But I don't know, I don't think of myself as a I guess I think of myself as a YouTuber. I mean, I'm making some money on it. It's not, it is a small source of income at the moment.
Right.
It shows the potential for scalability, and it's fun for me.
You know what? I like it.
I get to network with people. It's fun. I get to put my own message out there. I'm a little narcissistic. I do like the sound of my own voice. So there is that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well, no, I like no, I think it's great, man, because not only are you're doing your job, so you're just doing your job anyway, so why not film it and like make some like really cool thing? Why not? It's like a double whammy. So
right.
I
and,
love
and,
that.
And in the process, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping others. I mean, I think that's a great point, and it's a good cause. I mean, it's a good thing to be doing. You're donating more than anything.
Absolutely.
This is like you're helping others.
It's like recycling your time. You're
Right.
you're just not throwing away what you're doing just in a finished product. But I'm gonna give you the education of all the steps in between, and that's awesome.
That's a very
more
cool.
people should do that. That's awesome.
That's a very good thing.
Nate, we got a segment that
we do.
Right?
We have this segment that we
do.
do, David. I wanted to bring it up to you really quickly. Where have you ever heard of Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis?
I have not. You'll
Okay.
have to help me out on that.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a quick little rundown of what his show is. He sits down with like really big famous actors and whatnot, Keanu Reeves and stuff. Barack Obama. He's done interviews with him, and he sits them in between. It's him and the guest in between two ferns.
Okay.
And then he just fires off really deadpan comedy questions to them, which are they're terrible questions, but it's funny to see the response of the people. And so Dan and I, we actually came up with our own version of it. And I was wondering, the name of it is Between Two Sperms, because we had to make it. We had to make a parody out of it.
Because we couldn't. We were trying to rhyme ferns.
Yeah, we were trying to rhyme ferns, so we came up with two sperms. So would it be okay if we put you in between two sperms really quickly?
Sure, go for it.
We're gonna ask you some goofy questions.
Yeah, we're going to ask you some just
because our show's goofy.
Yeah,
just know that.
Yeah, we are. It's comedy.
I mean, no pun intended, but plumbing is a pretty dry subject. so I have to sprinkle a few one-liners in each episode because otherwise I would bore myself.
Absolutely. All right, hold on.
We'll be prepared.
We're going to open up the sperms right now, man. Hold on.
Between two sperms. Let us pick your brain and find out all the vital information between two sperms. We can learn about you and we can do an interview between two sperms. You can be you and you can tell us all about you.
Sing it, Dan.
Between two sperms.
I can't say. It's the worst song on the internet.
It's the worst song on the internet currently.
It's
Welcome now, David.
song.
You are now in between two sperms, everybody. We have
up,
David Baker from the show Remodel Media on YouTube.
Right.
And Dan, do you have did you want to take the first question for this evening?
You know what? I don't know what kind of
job.
David, I don't know what kind of job sites that you're on, but when you're on the job site using the porta potty, okay, what do you do to avoid the infamous blue splashback when you're taking a dump?
You know what? In some cases, you just don't.
Absolutely.
I like to take toilet paper, all the toilet paper in the whole thing, and put it down in there, and make a little basket.
That was the correct answer.
That was so I'm teaching you something about job sites today.
All right, David, my question is, have you ever used the carpool lane when you were taking a pet to the vet?
I have used the carpool lane when perhaps I shouldn't have, but I have not taken the carpool lane with a pet to the vet.
Well, I think that you'd be allowed to at that point. Dan, your question.
David, what's the color of a mirror?
Ooh, good question. Depends on the glass, I suppose. Some are tempered, so they actually have a little bit of a green tint to them. But a lot of them are, if they have lead in them, then they're going to be crystal clear, I suppose.
Well, I'm glad that was an open-ended question. I didn't have an answer for it, so I've gotten the answer now. Thank you, sir.
David, my question: how hard can you swing a hammer?
Well, I don't know the PSI, but there was a time when I've. How hard can I swing a hammer? I don't know a good answer to that.
That's the point.
That's the point.
There's not a good answer.
There is no good answer to that question.
Okay, David, if you enjoy wasting time, is that really a waste of time?
Happiness is key. You got to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it?
Right.
Good-
So if
good
you
one.
enjoy
That's a
it,
good
you're
one. I
really
like
not
that
wasting
answer.
time at all. All right, Nate, take it away.
David, do you have any tips to build up someone's ego?
Building up somebody's ego, honestly, shameless flattery works on me all the time.
David, I love that shirt.
Thank you.
All right, I just built up his ego. Dan, it's
And
your question.
Little dino guy there too. Okay, yeah.
This is Dory.
Oh, Dory!
Oh, Dory!
Hey,
Oh, how
Dory.
could I have missed? How could I have gotten that wrong?
This is fish content for my friend Carolyn.
Nice,
Oh, hi,
nice.
Carolyn.
I love that.
Here's one for you. If anything is possible, is it possible for anything to be impossible? Boom!
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. That's deeper than I'm willing to go.
All right,
Yeah,
that's a good answer. That's a
Sometimes
good
Dan
answer.
gets
We'll
really
take-
deep with the questions.
We'll take that
so,
for an answer.
What do you think of the little giant ladder on its lowest setting?
The little giant ladder? I have one. I love it. I use it all the time.
But isn't it kind of useless on its lowest setting?
Oh, its lowest setting is just more of a step stool, but hey.
An
why not?
A-frame.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's just
It's
it's so
heavy.
tiny at that point.
It's
It is
heavy.
very heavy.
At
It's a
that
very
point,
heavy
it's
thing,
like this
yeah.
is the heaviest
It's the
A-frame.
world's heaviest step stool.
Yes,
Right.
yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Dan, you have a question?
Yes. If someone with multi-personalities threatened to kill himself, would that be considered a hostage situation?
Oh, absolutely.
I
Haven't
think
you
it
ever watched
would.
Blazing Saddles?
The other ones in there are gonna be like, "What, dude? What?
What?
You're gonna kill yourself?"
A person with multi-personality is going to kill himself. Would it be?
A hostage situation. I think so. I mean,
That made
I'm
me
with
think
it.
of the scene from Blazing Saddles. You remember that scene?
I don't.
I do. I think I remember.
Where he's holding himself at gunpoint?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
funny.
And
it.
everybody's looking confused. They don't know what to do.
Yeah. What do we do about those?
Do you got any more, Nate?
I know. That was my last question. You
Okay, I got
another
two
one?
more for you.
Okay.
If life were a video game, what should some of the cheat codes be?
Oh,
Boom.
cheat codes.
Yeah, in
Well,
real
you
life.
gotta do the Konami code, but how would you do the? I guess you jump up and down, left to right.
Yeah, you could have. I would be like invisibility.
Yeah. So ultimate vulnerability. Invulnerability would be
Yeah.
great.
You can't die. Infinite life.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, having a duffel bag that always had money in it.
That'd
Ah.
be yes.
There you go.
And then nobody would ever have any problems, right?
That's true. Yeah.
You have any car you want.
Or
Okay.
it could be more problems. Who knows?
Oh yeah, sure.
Dan, go ahead.
Okay, this is a big. Yeah, this is kind
This
of
is
a
a
weird
deep
one.
one. Wait, you have a weird one?
what
Okay,
are
so all
some-
the other ones were dead serious, I guess, but this is a weird
Okay,
one.
get ready for this one. It's a little maybe almost political. What are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could settle differences with?
Rock paper scissors.
Yeah, that's a great answer, dude.
They could just be like, "All right,
That's 2 out of 3.
this land's yours
Right,
now."
rock paper scissors. That's a good one. Well, thank you so much, David. We're gonna
Boom.
We're gonna close up the sperm bag now, really quickly.
Hold on, we'll be right
hold
back
on,
with
we'll
you.
be right
We're gonna
back with you.
close it.
We gotta close it. Where's the closer? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Between two sperms.
All right.
There it is,
There you go,
guys. There
David.
it
Thank
is.
you so much for taking a few minutes and chatting with us tonight, dude. It's an interesting topic to learn from you, and we encourage all of our viewers to go and subscribe to David's channel down below. We have a link in the description down below.
And we're
Please go
gonna
and
play a
check.
video.
Yes, and we're going to play a video from you. And this is actually one about you were working on a shower where it was like you couldn't make a shower out of something. Can you give a quick? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Is it the? Oh yeah. Okay, so I had a customer with a pretty weird question. Is this the outdoor shower?
Yes.
episode?
Yep.
Yes. So they had a hose spigot,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, "Can I?" That it was a hose spigot near their pool, and they said, "Oh, I want to turn that into a shower." And I actually had to, put my thinking up and figure out, how can you do that without going in the wall? And so in this episode, I actually featured the proper components that you need to purchase to do that. I had to think about it though for a minute before I could give them a straight answer. But and I actually filmed this episode as my response to the client. I sent it to them, and I said, "Here's how you do it."
Awesome.
Wow, cool.
Awesome,
Sweet, guys.
man.
So here
That's
you
cool.
go.
Yeah. We're going to play that video for you right now.
Yep.
Thank you so much, David, for
Thanks,
chatting with
David.
us. David Baker, everybody, from Remodel TV. Thank you for taking a few minutes to chat with us for tonight. And, as I said, we're encouraging all of our viewers to go and check out your channel, man. So hopefully we can get you some more views out there, bud.
Yeah, keep doing it, man.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right. We'll
Awesome,
talk
man.
to you
Rock
later, man.
on,
Have a
bro.
good evening.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Like,
All right, everybody. There was David Baker from Remodel TV, Remodel Media. Excuse me. That's what you got to check out. As
I almost asked him if he was related to that one television evangelist Baker. What was his name? He kind of looked like him a little bit. Jim Baker or something like that.
I
His
can't
wife
remember.
would always cry. Tammy Baker with the makeup running down.
Oh, yeah.
And they were always crying. They
I
got
do
caught up
remember
on a bunch
that.
of stuff. But I'm not saying that you're him, but maybe he's your uncle or something.
We're going to
like
watch this video right now about making a new shower outside, and then after that, we're going to be calling up Cory Yoas from the band Vendetta Ride.
Welcome back, Remodelites, to another episode of Quick Tip Tuesday. I recently had a client send me this picture and this picture and ask me to help them find a way to install an outdoor shower by simply removing the hose bibs, but without going into the wall and doing any extra plumbing. I really had to put my thinking cap on for this one, so here we go. So I got your email yesterday, and I was thinking about how we can do this with just a single cold feed in your outdoor shower. And an idea came to me here. You certainly do have the option of doing something with a more commercial look, kind of like the showers you see at the beach. And if you're looking for that industrial look, that's cool. We can go down that road. But my guess is, from the other products that you've picked, you want something with a little bit more of a refined approach. And I was thinking about how we could accomplish this, and I had an idea, wanted to run it past you. Hans Grohe has a fitting called a Fix Fit. This is a wall outlet, single feed, so your cold water would come out right here, and your on-off supply would be something like this right here, and it would lead to a shower hose, which could be a hand shower on a hook or a hand shower on a slide bar, as shown, and you could do something like this. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. If you want to do chrome, brush nickel, what you want to do, and I'll get you a couple of prices with some ideas. Let me know if that's a direction you want me to take. Thanks. Needless to say, the client loved the idea, and they asked me to put together something using the parts that I had in stock, and here's what we came up with. You grab yourself a water outlet that has a shut-off built into it, similar to the one I showed you on the wall earlier. You grab yourself a chrome slide bar, like this right here. Get yourself a decent chrome hand shower. Don't forget the chrome shower hose. And there you have it. So, links will be in the description below if you're looking to do a project like this. If you have any questions or comments, projects you're working on that you need some ideas, let me know. Send me a tweet, hook up with me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm not hard to find. And as always, click here for more videos. Go ahead and click here to subscribe, and make sure you share this video with all your friends, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Well, you got to get the microphone up. Hey, welcome back. There you go. That was David Baker's YouTube video right there, talking about how to make a shower outside. That's one thing that we do on the show. We always like to support other YouTubers out there. It's it's a tough world. It's a tough world to get anywhere in YouTube.
We tell everybody this platform's for you, and then we get on YouTube,
right?
And we're with all these other people on YouTube. Well, the platform's for them as well. We want to get them on here.
Yep. Right now, we are going to call up Cory Yoas now. Cory Yoas. And by the way, Sky, I just wanted to let you know that my daughter is watching Charisma for Berkmos. I don't know if you've ever heard of Charisma before, but she's like, oh, how cool, you've got Sky in the studio. And I'm like, yeah, we got. So you're well known out there. So. Yep.
You're
right
a known
now,
artist. You've made it,
You're
son.
well known. You made it finally somewhere. You're in the studio, man. That's what it's all about.
We got a fart piano.
Oh, hey, I think he's on. We got okay, here we go. We got Cory Yoas. Cory from the band Vendetta Ride. How's things going, man?
Things are going good. How you doing up there?
It's we got about 4 inches of snow so far, I do believe.
That just like today.
Yeah, just fell in the past few hours.
Yeah, it's cold too.
I've got a place west of Kalkaska, so we get a lot of snow there, but I'm down in Monroe currently.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the Monroe, you don't get as nearly as much snow as what we got up here, man. You had a pretty mild winter so far, haven't you?
Yeah, it was like sweatshirt weather. It hasn't really been even jacket weather for a while here.
Right on, man. So tell us about your band now. Your band is Vendetta Ride, a country music band, country rock band, correct? It's a little bit of country, a little bit of rock. Tell us about your band if you could.
Well, the band is we're a country band because when we go play places, we're covering mostly country, but a lot of our originals veer into rock. That's just what we're raised on. That's what we listen to. So our originals are more rocky, but we play mostly places at our country places. Actually, it's where it seems like you can get booked a little easier as a country band, more universal. But
wow,
we just we just try to have fun. We try to have more fun than the audience, and then that usually translates to a good show.
Okay, gotcha. So it's a little bit of everything, You like to mix it up. You like to keep it fun, keep it real, and keep it going. I like that, man.
Yeah, tell them country to get your foot in the door. Then when you get in there, rock their freaking socks off, dude. That's what I do.
Well, yeah, there's a few songs we throw at the people they're not expecting. That's the truth.
Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to pull up your video that you just sent me right now. Hopefully I'm going to be able to. This is it's giving me hell.
WWE Hall.
It just keeps on talking. Hey, just stop talking. It's we got Badass Billy Gunn from the WWE, who you've got here on the video. I'm trying to pull it up. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it up in time for the interview. I do apologize for that. But
no, that's fine. I just was sitting around waiting, and I just threw it your way. Even if you just want to watch it later, it's just I don't know. I'm in the age where that stuff was pretty awesome when I was younger. So he actually wrestled. I think that's a guy that I watched wrestle in arenas. And a week and a half ago, he wrestled right down the road from my house, and so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, Dan is actually a big fan of wrestling too. Dan is the Cokester, don't you? Have you ever heard of Coke Hogan?
Have I?
Yeah, Coke Hogan.
I've not heard it. The last couple of days, I've seen a little of his name on Facebook. I got to do some research.
Well, he's right up your alley, buddy.
Yeah.
His brother, let me tell you something, dude. Twist a cap of Coke right now, and he'll pull it down, brother. Dude, you're gonna crack up. I don't know. You got anything queued up for?
I
Coke
could play
Hogan?
some. Yeah, let me see if I
Just
can find you something of Coke Hogan here.
What about that little clip of him in the studio when he comes?
I don't got that one. I don't think. I don't have
one.
that ready. But I do have this one. I'll play for you really quickly. You remember Hulk Hogan's theme song when he would come in? It was "I am a real American." Okay, check this out, man. Oh wait, maybe not. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. I might be able to pull this up.
This happens every time.
It happens every single time.
You already know you got to hit it twice.
I know, dude.
Brother, this video right here is dedicated to the men and women that pay the ultimate price for those sins. We can enjoy this sweet nectar right here.
This was for Memorial Day we did a couple years ago.
Yeah, for Memorial Day.
That's good.
Coke is your right. Live the Coke life. Oh yeah, brother. What I'm saying? When the chuck's bending down and it hurts inside.
It burns, you know.
Yeah, it burns.
There you go. There's a little taste of the Cokester.
Yeah, that's Coke Hogan.
He's a prankster. He's a prankster.
What's that?
I got to do some research.
Yeah.
Check out Coke Hogan. He's on Facebook. He's got a page.
Do you notice that he looks a lot like Dan?
He's my brother. That's what he says, at least. He's a good friend of mine, but he's got a Facebook page. You can check him out. He does have a YouTube channel. Not as many videos on the YouTube channel, unfortunately. He's got more on the Facebook channel. We need to get him over to the YouTube, but there's like 20-some more videos. Go check him out.
Yep.
See what he's got to offer.
But enough about Coke Hogan.
Yeah, enough about him. But you got me going on the.
You got him all excited.
Yeah, you know. Going, but
now we went Macho Man.
Yeah, well, Macho Mist.
Yeah.
We got another character who drinks Sierra Mist, Macho Mist.
Yeah.
Ginger Ale, he's a redhead dude. We got Squirt, he's a little guy, you know what I mean? The Nature Boy Root Beer, they're all drinking, they're all having drink-offs, dude.
We got Jake the Grape Fago.
Jake the Grape Fago.
Yep.
Anyway, the list goes on, but we'll get off that.
Yeah, let's talk about the band Vendetta Ride. Okay, let's. Now,
brother.
How long have you guys been around so far? Tell us, give us a timeline of the band if you could.
About 2.5 years. Probably beginning of 2017, we started. Well, the drummer, like any band, we started because one band kind of dissolved, and our drummer Mark Whitcomb had subbed with my last band, and him and I kind of started putting stuff together. And then we had Cody Boggs, a younger guy, that real nice guitar player, and he has the true country voice, and he jumped in. And then Matt Frederick plays bass with us, and so really 2.5 years, and we entered a contest called the Nash Next down here, and we won it. So we were kind of we do it all. We all do this for fun, but we won this contest, and all of a sudden we had to submit videos and live stuff to Nashville, and things kind of cranked up serious quick. But still, we do all this for fun and just get on stage and have a good time.
Right on, yeah. That's what it's all about too. If you're not having a good time with it, there's no point in doing it. And I was wondering too, who's your biggest influence? I like to always ask our guests. Who is it that really got you into the country music scene?
Well, old country. I say old country, but it's all age relevant. But I like Randy Travis, Alan Jackson. We like Jason Aldean. Mm-hmm. A lot of this new stuff, Brantley Gilbert, where you got the big guitars, you have the big drums, you have classic rock with country lyrics and a lot of this stuff, and that's kind of what our originals are at, and that's what a lot of stuff on the radio now. You either kind of have that bubblegum country with some snap tracks, or you kind of have classic rock sound, and we're the classic rock sound. So those guys.
Gotcha.
Well, that's awesome, man.
I like that.
You found where you fit in. You went for it.
Right. Yeah, you made it happen, dude, and that's the number one thing right there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you and I was wondering too, the being down in Monroe, how hard is it? It's Detroit's not really that area isn't really a big country music scene, is it?
It actually is a decent scene. You have Metro Detroit, and we're playing in a couple weeks in a place a little north of Detroit, but it's Coyote Joe's on the 17th, and that's a place that a lot of the guys that will tour with the bigger names as the openers, they'll go play this place, and so there is a scene around, and there are places to play. And like I say, as long as you like writing your own stuff, but if you can walk in and you can play a nice array of country and classic rock, there's a lot of places to play.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, yeah.
And I don't think there's anybody out there that can't find some country song that relates to them somehow too. It's a really relatable type of music, and I think that's why people are so drawn to country music, because it's definitely, it's about life experience. Mm-hmm. People have these crazy life experiences, and all music really is too.
Right, absolutely.
But I mean, I think there's something about country that strikes to the heart of people, and that's what really draws people in. So there's not, you'd be hard pressed to find someone out there that can't find at least one country song that they're like, man, that's my shit right there, you know?
Right, there's a lot of people that I hate country. I don't listen to country. But
I don't listen to it either a lot, but
song.
Right, right, yeah.
There's a showcase of songs that I could listen to that I'd never get bored of, you know?
Absolutely. So the when it comes to like you writing music, like I would like to know like like where are you pulling a lot of your musical like inspiration for your songs? Like because obviously country music, there's a lot of covers that you can do, but you got to start writing some of your own stuff. You know, you got to be starting to write your own material. And I was wondering where do you base a lot of your inspiration from that?
I mean, I've always wrote, you know, even when I was younger, but a lot of it, you know, if you listen to our stuff, it's more in the grain of, that's what we call it, our new EPs, Welcome to Fun Country, because we don't write a whole lot of serious stuff. I mean, what I write, like we have 4 songs in this EP. I wrote 3 of them. Cody wrote 1 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 of us sing in the band, but I think really just reflecting on life. We're at that, you know, you're at that age now where you reflect as much as you look forward. And like the song that I sent you for tonight, No Tractors, was, you know, talking with a coworker, a kid that
Oops. Sorry about that.
We already started. We started it.
Yeah, it started playing. Sorry about that.
I was talking to him about, you know, like high school rivalries, and like, and we were in high school, like we didn't talk to other kids, and like and nowadays with how everyone talks, they all get along. And then when I got to college, you realize, you know, down in Monroe, you know, we thought one school was they were the farmers, and this school was the farmers, and we were the city folk. And you got to college and realized that everyone down here was the farmers, you know. So that No Tractors is kind of it's a little bit of a rivalry song, and a little bit about no matter, you know, you're all kind of the same. And really that relates, everyone's all kind of the same. They just want to exist and enjoy their life. And
I like that, yeah.
You know, and that's kind of what, it's kind of a little bit aggressive take on it. But like I said, we try to have fun, and we tend to, you know, our songs have to have guitar solos, sometimes 2 guitar solos, because we like them.
Right. Yeah, no, I like that. I was wondering too, in 2020 here, do you guys plan on like making any music videos? Like, because I mean, YouTube is a big thing right now. Everybody is getting like a lot of musicians are creating their own music videos and stuff. And I was wondering, are you guys planning on coming out and producing your own music video?
Yeah, man.
We do have a few ideas. Like what I sent you for tonight is the kind of the start of a. We're friends with these guys called Great Lakes Nation, and they do all that crazy snowmobile ride across water, go in the middle of nowhere stuff. And we're going to kind of use some of their footage, and we're going to shoot some live stuff and make a video for that. But we're going to do something. It's one of those things where you have lots of ideas, but when this is what you do for fun, you know, it's hard to always allocate the time.
Right.
But I would say, we do want to get something done that's a little more professional looking, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I completely understand that. That's one of the big things that I've noticed with a lot of the musicians nowadays. They're not just putting something out there just to put it out there. They want to have something good to bring to the table, you know. And that's what I hear in your music too. I was wondering where you're getting everything recorded from.
It's a place called the Mohawk Studio. It's in Sandusky, Ohio, and it's an old church, and man, we had a blast. Guy's name was Sean Daly, and went down there for a couple. You stayed overnight, and you just slept right in the church, and you record right in the big, amphitheater, and or not the amphitheater, but the cathedral, whatever. Just an amazing setup, and we really had a good time, and we'll end up back there for sure. It was our first time down.
That's awesome.
And we did all this. We did the 4 songs in a day and a half.
Yeah. We got somebody that's tuning in right now from Twitch. It looks like they forgot that they followed this channel. Well, thank you.
We're glad you're following.
Thanks for following. You know, I mean, it's always nice to know. You know, one thing that we like to do on our show too. Now that we have a Twitch follower that's on, I would like to show you something really quickly. We like to make fun of you people on Twitch. Here's something really quick. Here's some guy. I don't know. That's what the Twitch followers are doing. The Twitch folks are doing out there right now. They're eating their microphones.
Hey, when you're hungry, man, you got to eat something, bro.
So we're gonna play your video really quickly here, Cory, for No Tractors actually, and we're gonna encourage all of our viewers too to check out your YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe to it. We got the link down in the description down below. And we would, what do you guys got? Anything special planned for 2020 here, like new shows or anything? You're gonna be doing like interviews at more radio stations or anything? What can you guys what can we be expecting from you?
Actually, I mean, tonight is kind of an interesting night. I'm doing this. We have an interview that we taped a couple weeks ago, hearing at a local station around here in a little bit, and then we've got No Tractors. They're playing on at a rock station in Saginaw tonight, which I thought was pretty darn cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's on the radio. It's the rock, and then we got this summer we'll be up in Frederick for that Frederick Music Festival. It'll be our third year there, kind of up your way, and then the night before we'll play in Waters. So the last weekend of June, we will be up that way.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll be looking for you in Fredericksville, man. That's the next time that we're gonna possibly be able to see Vendetta Ride there, Dan. So
nice.
All right. Well, we're gonna play your music video right now for No Tractors for all of our viewers, and we can't wait to see more from you guys. I mean, I want to know what's happening with Vendetta Ride from here on out, dude. I want to, and not only that, maybe we can get them hooked up with some of these other country artists up here. You know, like there's a lot of country music artists up here in the northern Michigan area.
Yeah, there's a spot for it.
There's a band up that way that I really follow, is the Drew Hale Band.
Yeah, that's our boy. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
They're fantastic. I love their stuff.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We actually had Drew in the studio, and when he released his, they had just gotten done recording their rendition for Wicked Game, and we were the first ones to play it on the air. It was like holy shit, you know. Like I met Drew actually back in when we first started doing this podcast. He came out to my house. I was doing the podcast originally in the trailer behind my house, and Drew, I contacted him, and he's like, where do you live? You know, and I'm like, I live out in Interlochen. You know, we can do this over the phone. We can just do a little interview over the phone. He's like, no. Where do you live? I'm coming out there. I want to hang out with you. You know. And next thing I know, I got Drew Hale sitting there in our camper playing guitar and playing his song and everything. It was like the coolest damn thing in the world. He's such an awesome
have
dude.
Him back.
Yeah, we got to have Drew back again. I mean, he's
got to hit him up.
I think that he would be a perfect person for you guys to you guys could mesh and work together. You know, start doing some shows together and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be.
I really enjoy their music.
Yeah. Drew's awesome, dude. Well, all right. Well, Cory, you take care. We got to keep everything rolling here, man. But we wanted to let you know that you got our support up here in Northern Michigan, dude, and we'll be watching you. We want to know what you got going on all the time. So you know, you let us know.
Keep us posted.
Keep us posted, brother.
You know what I mean, dude? Yeah. He's like, brother, I'm gonna explode right now. All right, bro. We'll catch you later, man. We're gonna play this up, and we got another band to get to.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, have a good one. All right, everybody, there you go. There was Cory Yoas from the band Vendetta Ride. This video right here, actually. You're going to watch this video right here, and then after we get done watching this music video, we will be chatting with Dan's cousin's band.
4-letter words,
4-letter words. Fuck, shit, cunt.
To feel alive. You don't like us, we don't like you. But when we roll into your town, there's nothing you can do. We ain't got no tractors, but our trucks will haul some ass. We'll steal all your girlfriends, and we'll catch all your bass. This sure ain't no city, but we're here to have some fun. They look pretty. My boys have brought the gun.
everybody. That was Vendetta Ride right here on the South of the Straight Show. Sideshow Nate and Mr. Dan Straight over here. And right now we are waiting for a call from Dan's cousin. Dan, do you have any crazy wild stories about your cousin we can talk about?
He's a pretty chill dude, man.
Is he?
Does he got a bunch of? He's got some crazy wild. I do have some crazy wild stories,
Do you?
but I'm not gonna start talking to his business out there. But he's had some crazy moments.
Is he?
Some
Okay.
wild. I wouldn't say crazy, but wild man shit. We've all had those moments or two. Nate, I know you've had a couple on air even.
Yeah.
Had a couple wild man moments on air.
I have.
Definitely in front of an audience. Nate has wild moments.
I think it was
man.
one of my drinking days, though. I mean,
I guess they're all drinking.
Well, wait a minute
days.
now. Wait, are you going back to like Macho Libre and all that stuff, dude? Like Macho Libre was something else, wasn't it?
Oh my God, that was definitely drinking days all the way.
Oh my
God, Nacho Libre. Like, what the frick was going on with that? Where's that dude at? Where's the?
Yeah, Macho
mask?
Libre just kind of, I don't know. I think the mask is gone. We cleaned out the studio recently, everybody. So it's we don't know where the mask
That
is
mask.
gone. That mask was hilarious.
That was supposed to be like some small.
And it was this like
Ended up
mask.
being
It, was
so-
it looked like like a Cher's, like the movie The Mask. Like it was like that.
Like
dude.
you were like, I don't know, man, some Aztec like medicine man that was gonna cut someone's freaking heart out. I was scared of you.
Oh my God!
It was pretty funny though, man.
And then what did I used duct tape for pants. I had duct tape.
Used a sock for pants.
A sock. I wore a sock
with
and,
duct tape around
and
that.
duct tape around
I'm like,
that.
what, dude? You got your whole package all wrapped.
It was like
up
a
in
duct
there.
taped thong or something like that.
It was fucked, man. It was bad, dude.
Terrible. Oh man.
But it was funny.
Oh, look at this. We got the phone call coming
We
in.
got it coming,
very,
buddy.
very good. Very good. Very good. Mariah Dodd. Mariah. Hey, Mariah's the name of that one singer from that band in
Four-letter word. That
four-letter
band,
word. Yeah, that band
four-letter
four-letter. Oh,
words.
look at they're
there
on
they
now.
are.
There they are. Hey, guys, how you doing?
What up?
Hey, how you doing, man? Sideshow Nate here, and you know me, and this is Dan Straight. You have a person in your band that knows Dan.
Yeah, that's my cousin right there, Jake man, the guy sporting the Detroit Lions hat, man.
Yeah!
Staying loyal to the worst team on the planet, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, I think we had a meme last week we read that was Donald Trump should buy the Lions, make them fucking great again. Please. Jeez. So what's up, guys?
What's up? Hey.
This is what's up. They're chilling on the leather couch, man. This is it's a Sunday evening, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Lap of luxury.
That's right. That's right. We wanted to know, Dan. Do you have any questions right off the bat? I mean, for your
What's the time zone over there? What are you guys? What time is it there?
Genius question.
It's 5 o'clock here.
5 o'clock there. Okay.
What's
so
the
it's not
temp?
too late.
Did we talk about the temperature earlier? What's the temperature over there?
Warmer than you. 45 degrees Fahrenheit.
Definitely warmer than
What are you
us.
going to ask him next? Have you heard of the Dog Man?
You
Is
ever
that
heard of
gonna
the
be their
Dog
fucking
Man before?
question?
You ever heard of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, buddy?
I actually have.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Last week we did an interview.
You learn the whole history. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See?
We did an interview with a band last week, and Dan asked everybody if they'd ever heard of the Dog Man before.
Which I mean, I don't know, Jake, maybe you've heard of the legend of the Michigan Dog Man, but the rest of you guys probably haven't. But
Not like a local myth.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
local myth, and some like local radio guy made a song about it, right?
I may have been called
Hey,
Dog Man.
Mark says it's not a myth. It's not a myth, bro. And you know, maybe it's not, but
Chupacabra or something of Michigan.
yeah,
Yeah. It's the
Well, no,
chupacabra.
it's like no, it's a werewolf. It's a dog man.
It's a dog.
What's a domesticated werewolf?
Like it's a creature. It's like it screams and shit. And there's a whole song about it. And we did a parody song called "The Turkey Man."
Right.
Mark knows about it.
Yep.
The Turkey Man. And watch out because there's a fucking Turkey Man. If you hear the Dog Man song and hear that, you'll think it's funny. You guys don't know the funniness of it because you just don't know. But,
So tell us about the band, guys.
yeah, we got a
Four-letter
band.
words.
We made parodies
Yeah. Let's. I want to know about the band. I want to know. Actually, I want to
absolutely.
know about Mariah's involvement with the band.
Yeah,
you're the
'cause
newest member in the
she's
band.
the addition, yeah.
How did they find you? How did this happen? Tell us about that.
Yes.
So we met, we met last February, and I was hosting the showdown at the Shakedown, which was like a battle of the bands here in Bellingham.
Mm-hmm.
And Four Letter Words was up there first week, and they casually said something about looking for a singer, and I had just started considering joining a band. I've been singing a lot of my life, but this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So I said, hey, I think I'm thinking about getting into a band, and I sent them some.
Yeah, they got the T-shirts. There it is.
Nice.
It's serious when you get the T-shirts.
And they were into it, so then I wrote to one of their songs, and it just worked.
That's great.
That is awesome that you could
Very
just
well.
jump in and start writing.
Incredibly talented. We're very happy to have her. We tried out several vocalists before we found this little gem right here. And, we didn't really get much out of it except for some good stories. But we're really happy to have her right.
We got drunk.
Yeah, one of those guys, every time he showed up, he was high on acid. Yeah,
He was on acid.
It was
Man.
awesome.
He's like, yeah, I wrote 10 songs on the way over, brother. I've been listening to your tracks in my head. You know what I mean? But no, it's kind of cool, Mariah, being able to, okay, so you've always been singing, but then now you got this band behind you. And Jake's behind you just smashing fucking drums. I see him doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels different.
Yeah.
There's a different feel to it. And it gives it like this taste of authenticity, I think. And how's that feel? How's that experience going for you?
All of the guys are such amazing musicians, like genuinely. When I remember before even knowing them, watching them at that show and being like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, even without any vocals. And it's hard for bands to do that. And they do, because they're incredibly talented musicians with a lot of heart.
Oh man, that's so
And they
awesome.
love me, so it's easy to love them back.
That's great. That is
Man,
awesome.
keep the love going.
Yeah,
Keep it going, guys.
And now, when it came to like writing the lyrics, was the band like, no, we don't want you to sing those things? Was it like, was
do you
there
have
any politics in the band where it was like,
Yeah. Full
I
discretion.
think There's has been a little bit of consideration of that, especially when we make political statements. We all have very varied views, and the friends that we have varied views, and we don't ever want to make anyone feel like we're attacking a different belief. We don't want to have to choose sides.
Right.
That's
So
such
making
a
political statements is really hard.
Yeah.
But with writing the lyrics to everything else, it has been pretty easy, because it's just deciding what stories to tell.
Well, I guess I wasn't like really saying like governmental political government politics. I was saying like in the band, like band politics and stuff like that. Like nobody was like, don't sing about that.
Pretty free reign of what she wants to do. I mean, we wrote the songs and we said, hey, here's the music, do something with it.
Yeah,
absolutely. It was really just at the beginning when I was writing to all of the music that they had already had. It was saying, here's what this song makes me think about. What do you guys think about this topic? And if they're into the topic, then I just rolled with it.
Yeah, it is kind of hard though. Going back to the whole political thing again, I just want to touch base on that because
you're all about the politics.
I'm not. I don't even care. We're not even going to mention what politics are what, but we're going to say that it's a really hard thing to do, especially being an artist and writing music, to not want to cross lines and not offend any people. We have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
We don't want to offend any of our listeners. We love all of our listeners. We don't give a shit what you like in politics. That's not what we're here for. We're here to have fun and listen to some music, But it's a really hard thing to jump around without offending people, and
and you have to be able to take ownership of what you say. And it's a weird experience being the vocalist for a band, because essentially you speak for three other people that aren't you.
Right.
And you want to make
That's
sure
true.
that what you're saying is something that they can support and that we can all stand behind and own, because language matters.
Language does matter, and I was wondering myself, like when it comes to language, the band name, 4-letter words.
It's got some interesting language.
Yeah, I mean, how did you get to that name?
We talked about this before.
Did we talk about it? I would like to know.
Favorite words are 4 letters, are they not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Most used words, at least. It seems like.
Bam! 2 words. Nailed it. That's how we name our songs too.
I thought you were talking about like such thing.
Ball.
No more like butt.
No, you didn't.
Butt taco.
I mean, the list is quite large, really.
Rice.
I think I said that right.
Corn.
That's true. It's the secret sauce in our recipe.
You know what? But no, I think it's great, man. And so, any plans for 2020 coming up, guys? That you got under wraps that you haven't let out, or any information that you have let out that you're excited to just talk about? Let us know what's coming, what's happening.
Well, we got we're releasing our CD here in a couple weeks, so we got a gig for that, and you know, we're just planning on spreading our seed on a broader scale.
There you go.
So to speak. And seeing what pops up, you know.
Spread the seed and see what pops up.
Yeah. And,
no, that's awesome. Like now, okay, as far as like, maybe I'll just get a little bit. How about like videos? Like, what do you guys got? Anything in mind for some videos?
Provocative concept for a video coming up, but we're not ready to let that cat entirely out of the bag.
All right. Well,
there's several works in progress there. But
we just want to know that there's something coming, man, because we're excited to see more. We did actually.
I just started reaching out to some videographers in our area and trying to see if there's somebody who can catch our vision. And
yeah, and we're fixing to hit the studio again, and we got some
full length.
Yeah, because we've got full albums worth of music that we want to record. We just need to get that bankroll up.
Yeah.
So
no, I hear you.
Cheap.
And so that's why we're trying to sell them T-shirts, everybody. If you could contact 4-letter words, buy their T-shirts, buy their merch, buy their CD.
That they koozies also.
What's that? Buy koozies. You guys got koozies too. Nice.
I just happen to be drinking with this. It's complete coincidence.
I love the monkey face. That's great. Do you have you seen the monkey on the side of the screen here? We have
exactly.
We put that on just for you guys.
We knew you guys were coming. I love that you guys are merchandising now, though. That's an awesome way to get the money up, get into the studio, make some hits, man. It's cool because you guys had like a bunch of songs, like instrumental songs already kind of written, and then she could fly in and go, well, I could write lyrics to all that, and then here's the melody of the song, blah, blah, boom, boom. I love that you guys have that chemistry and that formula. Maybe that's the formula you guys are going to keep going with. Like, we get together as a band, we jam out all these, like an instrumental, and then she comes in, what do you think it is? And she's like, right.
Well, it's been nice having Mariah, and we've been able to write songs around her lyrics now, which is that was a total different avenue for us as being instrumental. It was kind of a different approach, but it worked out really well. We wrote some really great songs.
Yeah, we just played one of them live a couple nights ago for the first time, and it was very well received. It's a really, really excellent song, probably
deep too,
one of our best. And that was we had written a song around basically her lyrics once before, and that one kind of felt like a test drive compared to this, where this is a lot more developed, it's a lot more serious, and it's really a deep and very focused song that resonates, I think, with a really wide audience.
That's awesome. Yeah, you know what else is really cool about having a female lead singer? I think that because I love listening to the female voice in rock and roll. Like, I think that it just presents so much more range. And like, have you guys noticed, like, when it comes to like Mariah singing with you, that you guys are then able to like harmonize with the guitars and the whole band, way differently? What has that been like?
She's got such incredibly powerful vocals. It's like having a whole other big instrument that you're playing with, and she's so good at staying in key that it's super reliable, and you can really, interact musically in that way.
That's nice. That's very cool, man. Yeah, well,
Man, dude.
Go ahead, Daniel.
I was just going to say, any shows coming up locally that you guys are going to be playing that you know of right now? Anything booked, like, around your area for anyone that's listening over there?
Yeah, we do. We've got the 17th. We've got our EP release party show at the Shakedown on State Street for anybody listening from Bellingham area.
Doors are at 8:30 and music starts at 9. We're playing with E-Rock, Stoneheart, and the Droid. They're a new band in Bellingham.
Gallow Maker.
Yeah, and Gallow Maker. Their drummer's a babe.
Oh, it's her boyfriend. That's her dude right there.
But he's pretty locked in.
It's kind of hard to stay away from them.
Time I see him.
Them drummers, man. I'll tell you what.
No.
You got strong arms. You got strong arms, man.
How about keeping the rhythm?
We got to bring
That's
pepper
right.
spray just to protect Jake half the time. That's
Cougars love Jake.
So Jake, I gotta ask really quick. We were talking before we started the interview here, actually, about any memories that Dan had of you. Do you have any memories of Dan that you would like to share?
You know what? Dan did me a solid, and he kept his mouth shut.
I appreciate that, Jake. That's fam love right there, bro.
Lip sync ships, buddy.
Well, you know what, man? I was really happy to see you here a couple months ago, man. When you got it.
Did you know that Dan was on the Ricky Lake show?
Shut up, man. Yeah, of course he knows that. I was getting back to a moment here with my cousin, bro. You know, hey, dude, you got to come up and see me, man. That was came over to Michigan.
Good to see you too, man. I was really happy to be back home and see everybody. It was, you know, I mean, the circumstances weren't great, as you know, man. But you know, it was really cool to be there and see everyone. And
it was a really cool time.
It was very cool.
And I know your mom was real happy, and grandma and grandpa, everyone was so happy to see you, dude. And then we went over to grandpa and grandma's house and hung out like in the old house.
Did you know that Dan's got multiple personality disorder?
Brother, shut the hell up, dude. Oh, sorry. I mean,
I wouldn't call it a disorder, but it's been comedy our whole lives.
Yeah, dude. That's a good thing what I got going on here. It's not bad. I won't medicate for it. Anyway, yeah, we got to hang out. It was good times, dude. I'm so proud of you, bro. Everything that you guys are doing with this band. This is phenomenal what you guys are doing. We put together a slideshow tonight while we play your video of some different pictures and stuff that we found of you guys. So we'll put that on rotation while we're playing the song. And but we look forward to seeing some video coming from you guys too in this new EP that you're getting ready to drop. We want to know more about it, and we want to keep like in touch with you guys.
Yeah.
Keep this rolling, you know, while the momentum's going.
So anybody that wants to, you know, get this EP, you can go on to Bandcamp we're doing it on.
Yep.
Bandcamp?
Yeah, and then you can, you know, obviously find us on Facebook. We've got an Instagram account at 4letterwords44. We've got, you know, lots of different stuff to check out on those sites. Facebook, I think, is probably the one we use the most for our pictures, and you know, we put videos on there from our shows. So if anybody wants to check those out,
yeah, we're trying to get good at using our social media accounts.
Yeah, no, just
a good one at that. We're all very terrible.
Alex, our bass player, who's not here, is doing us a solid.
Well, I mean, the best advice I can give is just to constantly post material.
Yeah,
as
just
much as you
something
can.
all the time. And it's like a full-time job almost, you know.
Right.
I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it is a lot of work with just staying on top in the internet world and all that stuff.
Just even if it's like a quick Facebook Live during practice or something. We're practicing. Check us out. We're coming soon. Keep it on people's mind all the time. Oh, that's right. They're coming. They're coming. They got stuff coming. You know, so that's the key to it, man.
The random.
Yeah.
Getting better and better every day.
That's right. That's right.
Hashtag praise him. By that I mean Jake.
It's getting better and better here every day too, buddy. Hashtag Michigan's legal for weed.
You were first, man.
All right, well, let's jam this out, man.
Dan likes
Let
the weed.
everybody listen to you guys, dude. And thank you so much for getting at us.
We're gonna play your song right now for everybody, and we will talk a little bit more about you guys and to you guys in the future, man.
Brother, buy these T-shirts, dude, and you better buy these merch, these koozies. You got to put your Coke in something, dude. Yeah, there it is. 4-letter words, bro. Kick her.
Tattoos made up real soon, and we're going to come up there and do a competition. People got to put them on their butts.
Yeah,
part of their body. Post it online.
Brother, I'm going to slap her on a Coke, dude.
That is a marketing strategy.
Come to our show. We'll give you a whiskey shot.
Oh,
There you go.
damn.
There you go. Dan's all about that.
You know what? You could name your band for one night. You could name your band Free Beer, and then they're gonna put it out on the front of the place.
Hey, that's
Free
a great
beer,
idea.
and then
Yeah.
everyone's gonna come in there, and then you'll be like,
Four-letter words.
Free beer. On the
That's
marquee.
exactly what will be coming out of the people's mouth. What's that?
To the first 8 people.
Yeah,
First 8 people. That's right.
4-letter words will be coming flying out of people's mouths afterwards.
Last thing you want is the bar to be giving away the beer. You know, I mean that's
No, that's the name of the band, dude.
Call us back if we were giving away free beers.
Free hugs. How about
Not
that?
actually free. It's just the name of the band, dude.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna play your song right now by your newer song here, Night of Swords.
Okay.
And we encourage everybody to go check them out on Bandcamp. We you know what? I don't
Check
have a
'em on
link.
Facebook.
Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Instagram as well. But I don't have a link to Bandcamp down in the description. I'll have to get that down there.
It's a 4-letter words 44 at Bandcamp.
4-letter words 44 at Bandcamp. All right,
We'll
that's
put that
that's where
down
you
there
gotta
so
check 'em
people
out.
can click and go to it.
Dan, anything else you want to say to your cuz?
Love you, brother. Love what you guys are doing with the band. Abby chimed in. She says loves the band too. Love you too, cuz. And dude, keep rocking. Don't slow down. Keep focused on the dream, dude. That's it. That's it.
Right on, man. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
now.
Yep, we'll see you. Have a good night.
Much love, guys. Yeah.
There you go, everybody. There was 4-letter words. Dan's cousin. Dan's cousin right there, man.
Jakey, man.
And right now we're going to play the music or the slideshow because they don't have a music
They're
video
working on
yet.
the video,
Working
so
on the video.
that's
yep.
just kind of cool because that means we get to have him back.
You're right.
So
yeah,
I'm happy
when
about
it
that.
happens, we're gonna be the first ones to play the damn song.
Ooh, yeah.
Now I gotta find their slideshow.
I thought you had it right there. That was the perfect
I did. All right.
let out. Ooh, yeah.
Do it again.
Oh yeah, brother.
One more time. One more time.
Brother.
Do it one more time.
Ooh yeah.
Hold on, Mark. Go ahead. Say what?
I mean, the joke's come and gone now. I mean,
slideshow Nate.
I was going to play off a sideshow. Slide.
The slideshow. Yeah. Now I gotta find the slideshow again.
Start playing the slideshow, buddy. Sideshow.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, welcome in, everybody, to the Facebook News. Well, we got to get Dan in his spot. Here you are. We're on the Facebook News feed right here. My name is Sideshow Nate Nate Stevens, and that's Dan. Whoa, you're okay. We gotta
hold on.
We'll get you. You're everywhere. Welcome to the Facebook News feed with Sideshow Nate Stevens and Dan Burgundy. Dan Burgundy right over here. You can see him. He's hanging out with me. Dan, how's things hanging in your world?
They're hanging straight up and straight down, Nate.
I'm just jacking off this shake weight over here. Nice to see you again, Dan.
You mean that shake weight?
That shake weight right there. That's right. Okay, let's get to the Facebook News feed. Coming in from Overheard in Traverse City, we've got Steve Pothoff says, thought of this group. This lady cut me off, and to be honest, I'm kind of afraid to honk at her.
Zoom in on the license plate there.
Oh yeah,
Nate.
it's you're right, Dan. That's
666
I
PMS.
see it now. Now I see it. Let's see exactly what he's looking at there. It's that right there, the 666 PM. Oh no, it's the Ontario. He's from Ontario. That's what it is.
That's what it was, Nate.
Yeah, he was worried about the
tricked
Ontario.
me.
Yeah, tricked ya.
Got me.
What do you got there for me there, Dan?
We had Dylan Schroeder posts. Been looking for this fool 45 minutes now.
It's a kitty cat. Wow. That's great. Thanks, Dylan. I'm glad that you found your kitty cat. William McLeod says, I bought fish sticks and fries for fish and chips. And amazingly, there was actual fish in them, not just fish-flavored bread. Fuck. Thank the Lord. Dan, what are you doing? Is it your turn now? It's your turn, isn't it?
You're so crazy, Nate. Let's do this. That's right, Nate.
All right.
Next up, sometimes I put people on hold.
Who says this?
With absolutely no intention of picking back up.
You're a funny guy there, Clarence Gully.
You are a funny guy, Clarence.
Valerie Loringer says, who has the Matrix movies I can borrow? Barrow.
Oh,
like wheelbarrow, right? Yeah.
You
We don't want to.
silly girl.
Don't throw those away. Dan, what do
tell
you
me
have?
this doesn't look like a squirrel busting a nut.
What? My shake weight? Oh, this picture. Yes, right here from Corey
It sure
Nelson.
does.
Does
That's
this
a
look?
squirrel.
That is a giant squirrel busting a nut.
He's like,
Oh, little squirrel. Oh.
Watch out for that there, Nate. You could hurt yourself, buddy.
Tell me what. Maria Everett is coming out of somewhere. She says, one of the mysteries of northern Michigan I don't understand, why people don't turn their lights on. Apparently these new cars don't come with a switch, especially the white ones. Why do some people with refuse to why do some people with refuse to turn your lights on? Why do you have to be told to, or the reason? What's that? There, we have an
always
outside.
turn their
The
lights
producer
on.
is telling me something. Go ahead, producer. Yeah.
I'm kind of disagreeing with this one.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I think I've seen more people like shine their brights at me. It hurts.
That's true. They don't.
I don't know why it's all the white cars that are doing it.
I thought the blue cars were pretty bad, but I guess I'm wrong, Nate.
Gotta watch out for those white cars out there.
You sure should.
Shit and balls.
Thanks,
All right.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
That's our
That
news
was the
for tonight.
Facebook news feed.
Word. That's just as bad. It's just as bad as the song for the It's like fucking horrible. It's the driest thing ever.
It is the funniest. That's what's
How is
funny
that
about
funny?
it. That is people like that. I don't know why people think that's
actually
funny.
like that shit. We
People
sit here and
actually
struggle
like they
over
laugh at
reading
that.
people's
Listen,
shit.
I think it's funny just to hear Nate talk like that and see like if you take it seriously and allow the crop around your head to be, you know,
to fit in, right?
Yeah,
Dan doesn't see the comedy. I don't think. You know, like there's actual comedy going on.
Frame and just kind of read it. It's like, hey, you know, Nate tucks his chin. It doesn't matter what comes out of his mouth. I laugh at the dumbest shit. It's not funny.
I thought I matched my face up pretty good.
Yeah,
but not as good. Nate's like, today, with Mr. News voice. And
well,
shit.
I try to get into the news. You know,
Get
it's the
into the
Facebook news feed.
I just can't get into newsman character.
Facebook news feed.
Mark.
Yes. Mark, you like this?
Closer.
Look at you.
Closer. Yeah.
Hi! That's terrible.
Get it out of here, man. You're killing me. I can't believe you made me suffer through it, dude. Again, another fucking week of this shit.
We're going to do it again next week.
I'm over it, man.
In the studio with us right now is we have Sky Diamond. Gunderson is what everybody is. I think this one my daughter.
Sky Diamond.
Sky Diamond. Sky Diamond. Hip hop and rock.
Did you say Five of Diamonds?
Does a little bit of
everything. 5 of Diamonds, there?
Five of Diamonds. Yeah. So, Sky, if you could tell us about your music a little bit, really quickly. I mean, well, just give us a little bit of a synopsis, because we're going to have Sky in with his band, House of Cancer, that is going to be coming in here into the studio next week. But give us a little background of your musical talent. Like, where did you start? Where did everything begin for you?
Probably as a kid. Yeah, well, definitely as a kid. I was like 8 years old. My brother, he played a lot of instruments. He played in a band and stuff. I looked up to a lot of artists. Like Corey Taylor and stuff, and then since from there I just took place and just started making music, wrote a lot of poetry and stuff, and then I started recording about 15, and then finally took it serious when I was like 18, and like now I started like getting numbers and
getting
stuff.
Into it, yeah.
And I just started like
been doing a lot of live gigs and whatnot though. I mean,
first show I did was at Studio Anemone, and
Anemone,
whatever.
Anatomy.
I have a speech impediment. I have a bad.
Sea anemone. It's a yeah.
And by the way, I was doing this to Justin Smith's comment.
The news feed.
He's talking. I'm going, nope. Fuck this.
So when you first got your first gig at Sea Anemone, what was it like?
It sold out in 30 minutes.
I said Sea Anemone, didn't I? I said Sea fucking Enemy. Jesus H Christ.
Okay, stop.
Studio Anatomy. Yeah.
It was fun. Sold out in 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to the other artists that performed there too. Is Marco, DTC, and Mo Stacks, which are good buddies of mine that I grew up with too.
Wait, what was the last name?
What one? Mo Stacks.
Mo Stacks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Mark heard Marco and he was like, "Oh, it's me."
Like, Marco,
Mr. Marcus.
Who's trying to be me?
I thought it was like a homage and a play to Most Def, but
no. So you're currently working in the studio here with Caden. Caden is Mr. Marcus's son right over here.
Yeah.
Who is and you like when you guys are working on your music together. When you first came into the studio and you saw Caden doing it, were you like, I don't know about this?
I mean, no.
Like,
every time I don't know. Every time I walk into a different studio, I'm so insecure with my voice and stuff.
Really?
But, yeah. I don't know.
Why?
But I don't know. I just like it's just like every time I meet someone new like that produces my music, it's just like it takes a minute for me to like warm up. But
right.
We did some stuff today. Worked on my vocals and stuff, and I got it to where like I liked it a lot.
And we were listening to it. I mean, we were checking it out in the studio over here, and it sounded great, dude.
No,
I mean, everything was coming together.
You guys sound great together. You know, you're coming with some awesome production. You're coming with some cool vocals. It's sounding good, man. We were in here listening. I got to say, I liked it.
I'm impressed with everything that Caden does, really. You're how old now? 14?
16.
16. Okay, 14.
14, he said. Yeah, 2 years ago. Like, that's a huge... You know what? 2 years isn't shit to us, but, like, Dad, that's a huge... That's 14.
I'm not 14.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm 20. I'm not 38.
Well, still, 40. I mean, it's like at 16 even. I mean, to be able to... When we were sitting there at 16 years old, were any of us doing shit like that? You know, like we weren't coming up with beats like that and whatnot. Tell us.
Hold on a second.
Oh, what are you doing?
No, don't
stay away from my drum. You grabbing my? Okay.
I know what he's doing.
Is he grabbing the?
He's grabbing the Ricky Lake video. No. Oh, okay.
No.
He's grabbing the old 4-track. Yeah, there you go.
Look at here.
Look at this.
Here we go.
We
had that back in the day.
TR5.
When you were 16, you were doing that?
Todd Fanilla, you know all about this, buddy.
I don't even know what that thing
The
does.
Boss DR5, dog.
Oh, dude, that's got a 4-track on it. You can do a piano track, a bass track, and a drum track on it, and you can also plug your guitar into it.
Right.
And then you.
I do want the shake weight, by the way.
One of those beats onto just one of these tracks, or two, if you really want to stick to the stereo.
Yeah.
And that gives you 2 more tracks for vocals. And I'll tell you what, Dan and I, we used to fuck that shit up.
Yeah, we did. Just like that. And let me tell you another thing. You could take all those tracks. Now you could take all those tracks, and it's not hard equipment anymore. You can get on a computer for the most part, and then you could take all those tracks and then put them down to 1 track, and then you can do a bunch more, and then you put down those to 1 track, and then you can take all those and then make those just 1 file, and then you can open up infinite files. Infinite.
Right.
But when we were younger, there was 4 tracks. 5, 6 tracks, maybe.
See, that's a way more advanced than what I was doing when I was 16. I was like taking the tape and putting it from one tape to the next. Like you guys were playing with the real stuff, and I was sitting there dicking around with tapes.
We did tapes and stuff though. Like if you had a karaoke machine, right?
Yeah.
You could put an instrumental to
On
a song
one,
one song, and then a blank tape record, and you had a microphone.
Right.
So you could record. It was a studio, dude.
Yeah. It was badass.
We were making
dude.
all kinds of mixtapes like that. Well, whatever.
You ever think about doing that, Caden?
What? Going back and doing cassette?
Yeah,
and
using
all
the
that?
old shit.
But my dad's been Dad and I've talked about that before. Just
to pick up on it, just to know the history of it, where it
just-
came from, and all that.
I think you got one of the old
I think
karaoke machines.
Karaoke machine, because Dan and I definitely are familiar with that. And then when you had to go through like the tape store, your Tape World at
Tape World
or whatnot,
Terryland Mall.
and you just search for any cassette single that would have instrumental on the B side.
I remember those.
And
Yep.
so
LL
I mean,
Cool
this is
J.
LL. This is okay. This is cool.
What song
I mean,
is
we
that?
used to like the only.
Does that got Dear Yvette on it?
Is that More Than a Crush?
Dear Yvette.
No, man. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually,
Oh, that's a dope beat, dude.
This is where he disses Cannabis. You
I
remember
know,
that beat?
dude. I want that beat.
And
I
then
wanna rap on that shit.
But there was other stuff. I mean, think about the night we met. We met my wife when we was rapping at a party, 16 years old. The only beat we had was "Candy Rain" by Soul for Real.
Jeez.
But Dan and I, we'd fuck it up.
We
It
did
was just
it.
a beat. That's
We
all
had
that mattered back
We
then,
had a
man.
routine. He had rhyme. We bounced rhymes back and forth.
Now, Sky, do you do like a lot of? Have you ever like done a lot of like freestyling or anything like that?
That's the thing.
Everybody always wants to know
Yeah,
it, you know?
people look at me as a rapper, and it's like I'm not a rapper. I cannot freestyle or shit. But it's
Really?
like
But you're a writer.
I'm a writer. Like I'm a straight writer. Like you put a beat on, like I'm gonna say like 2 bars, and then from there it's just gonna be
Well,
trash.
I would suggest practice from freestyling though, because it can help you with your writing skills. You know,
Yeah.
how you can throw words together easier and maybe bend words to make them fit, and
Yeah.
that comes in
Can you make a
practicing.
song right here now, Dan? Come on.
Don't put me on spot.
Come on, Dan.
Yo, I don't know.
Come on, Dan.
I don't have anything good. Let me see.
We got 3 hip hop artists in the studio right
We
now.
all blinded by the reaper rising, catching bodies like a loot. See, I just can't, bro. I just can't.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna come back with some hard shit.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, check it. I hate that whack rap, cat in a hat crap. I smack that, got greenbacks and jack in your backpack. I snatch that, get Vietnam vets, flashback, get mad, gambling cash back. Get a kick, you kissing my dirty ass and laughed at. Kids that forget lines and backtrack. If the mic was a gun, then for fun I blast that, I mash that, attack that, fuck it, detach that. Give me 1 hot second to bust. I thrash that with sick flows. Tactically attack with swift blows. Out of this world, radiation rap, my spit glows. We pit bulls, blood in the veins is ice cold. Broken rebel soul, gripping my foes with a fistful of the occasional Molotov filled with ethanol, incinerating y'all. Gripping my balls and drinking chin bones. I rip thorns out of my side. Verbal quick word telepathy and infiltrate your thoughts with a pitchfork. That's 16. It's on.
Yeah.
Wait, was that freestyle?
No.
I was gonna say,
Written
damn.
shit. Spit some written shit.
No, you're
Spit
supposed
some
to
written
say
shit.
that was.
Yes, it was freestyle. No.
Who else do we got?
Mark, you want to get down? Just spit whatever.
I can't even remember my written.
Gotta practice.
I'm not. Am I still a rapper?
You got one?
You're allowed to.
Yeah. Recognition, mission, your fiction. Don't get it twisted, man. Listen, it isn't the rhythm that lifted the timid to take it to the next level. A bevel and boss it, the causes you're flossing the fraudulence. Fact is, you lost it. You trying, I'm denying, you're lying, and I'm not buying. That's why when I'm rhyming, yo, you need to stop crying. Problematic, posing poetically, potent dopeness, only hoping to focus on fortune. For God's sake, just notice. Boasting is bogus, got a reputation of rodent. Honeys are playing hopscotch, you're another horny toad in the pond, pondering bad luck enough to bluff your way out the fact that you're stuck trying to come up. Casually cashing in so-called props, so goes not a whole lot. Cream of what crappie claiming, can't even entertain close to properly. It's just a mockery of what hip-hop has forgot to be.
Oh, shit. Check it.
I was a little rusty on that.
Yo, check it. I gotta back you up with that. You come in next. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Yo, here we go. As I'm walking them on down, little more steam. See what I be talking about now. It's a rap in a jazz style, B-style, bringing them on to the trial, making it wild, stopping them up in a weeby up in a moment of wild, doing it deep, spitting it, ripping it, gripping the mic, making it bleed. Gotta believe, only smoking the trees will bring them people to peace and settle the beast, ripping them up inside. Try just taking it sleazy. I'm ripping it speedy. Who said I'm making it easy? I'm thinking of ways to shaking this AC and making it freeze me. My lady be liking it greasy, licking her lips to please me, sucking the oop. I'm liking it too, boo. Better believe me, hitting the right spot. She must be from out of the boondocks, making it so hot, bumping the beat up out of the boombox, chilling the tube socks, still a fine dime, looking at me, smoking the beat, bumping to my song. I heard it from 2 blocks. I'm on a high, gripping the Visine and dripping it into my eye, feeling the burn germs. Gotta get yours, word, gotta get mine. Still in the bind, fell on the skateboard, sticking up out of my spine, out of my mind. Ahead of the pack, still ahead of my time. I fucked up.
Man, look at that vein in your
can't breathe.
Yeah.
Gotta quit the cigarettes, brother.
Wait, Diggs might have.
Yo.
Hey, I know Fresh when he comes in.
This is kind of a whole old school boom bap. I mean, Dan and I can mess with it, but
yeah.
Like I don't have anything that like fit.
Dude, yeah, exactly. This is real like boom bap 94, 93 shit right here.
You gotta write in that boom bap mindset.
Yo.
Hey. I fight with all my might between what's wrong and right. Further insight, advice the appetite to rip mics. We're underground like stalagmites in a cave, black and light. The parasites rape our culture and they suck the life until it's finished. You see, with one friendly scrimmage, that false notion of rhyme skill gets quickly diminished. Bear witness within this well-written shape, shifted, non-timid, non-bitten, non-misfit, non-fiction. Now is it party vibe or poetry, politics or potpourri, pack a verse of potency? Dope bitch, you know it's me, elect to be not like the rest MCs. Our recipe can only leave competition, wishing hopefully to stand next to our siphon the tanks that ends in the bank and give thanks plus rejuvenate that original sound, cause this is hip-hop right here,
right now.
Yeah.
Check this right here. I'm coming up and it's like this. Yo, once this volcano erupts, you can never stop it. Cover continents with the ash of a topic dropping like this. Dropping the shit, I'm chomping at the bit to get the mic and running through a mind swampy as this. Combine stomping a bitch with the passion of a full-fledged maniac attracted with the 9 clutch in his grips. Designed flush to fit my every rhyme, tapping them, attacking them. My every line punch like a fist. I don't high-five and bike. I ain't your typical white dude. I'm one of the few. Run up on your crew with a clip and aim for the neck. Laughing as I spit flame at it. Automatic jackets busting the jack. I'm lung hacking. Kick your cunt. Fuck that. What I fucked up, but yo, I'm still coming back at him. Fuck. Yo, it's old. I had to reach deep for that one.
I know that. You got that verse?
Yeah. That was ridiculous.
This is 2 years ago for him. 14.
Oh shit.
All right, spit the shit for 14.
Let's hear it.
You gonna pull up the lyrics?
I can't remember.
Yo.
I think I remember it.
Oh, do you? I'll help you out. I remember too. I'll add it.
Okay, back him up.
It's development. Coming in with the elegance. Kids want some relevance, but they a bunch of skeletons. Yeah, I'm not normal. Fuck having etiquette. I'm eloquent. Talk shit. I'll leave you in the sediment. I don't remember the rest of that.
That's hella sad. Yo, bad, big, like an elephant. That's freestyle now, but bring it back, kid, because you know we coming back and it's magic. I check this, then I put it up and track this. Damn shitty on the mic with the necklace. Check this, I fucked it up, but bring it back. My man Marcus, pick up the mic before I get my slack.
Hey, kill the beat. Now listen, Caden just did a couple bars from something he did when he was 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
and
and I think Dan and I should kick a little something. We've done this on the show before.
I don't know if I remember.
I'll just get you started, and it all comes back, right? Of
Let's
what
see what
we wrote for, our 14-year-old talent show. It was
man,
I
I'm
like the
embarrassed.
rhythm of the kick drum.
I think I'd be
Beat.
embarrassed to
Come on,
shit.
I want to hear
Come
this,
on.
dude. Oh my God! Wait a minute. This sounds great.
I like the rhythm of a kick drum,
Drum
rocking the beat. I like the
feel of a low rider cruising the street. I like the taste of a 40 on a hot ass day. I like the smell of the Mary when I'm
rolling
burning.
the J.
I like the people down on Front Street, so listen to this. Shitty ripping up the mic so you can never diss. But
yeah,
yo,
but who's this lyricist? Cupid G be getting funky on this beat, holding this MIC. I got the sound and the skill of a professional, and my truthful lyrics that be unquestionable. I got mad flavor when it comes to taste, and if it weren't for me, then R.I.P. would go to waste. It's me with the B-double-E-D-O-W. We here to trouble you, so don't front on my crew. We got the tight shit from the town of. We got it going until the break of dawn.
And you don't stop rocking to the beat, y'all, and it don't quit. I got another verse to spit.
We'll get a grip, B-do, and just show him some skill. I'll pop you like a pill
because I'm getting mad ill.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah, I'm getting silly. I twisted up the reefer that was rolled up in the Philly.
Ooh.
But W-double-E to the D is what we need. Twist up the weed and we will proceed.
To rock the show like a pro, keep it G and B-do, and hell yeah, we can flow.
Oh, yo.
Dude,
Okay, well, that's the end of that. But you know what?
That will be the promo for the week right there, everybody.
No, that will not be the. But you know what? Will be a promo that's coming up soon, and I've gotten a green light on this too.
Okay.
Mr. Marcus has already gotten down with this, but you did mention earlier to my cousin that was on the Ricky Lake show, right?
Yeah.
It was
We
on
did.
the Ricky Lake show a couple
Be a
of
good
times.
idea to stick a finger in my ass.
That too.
Yeah.
That's about what's about to happen to me because the Ricky Lake tape has been found.
Oh my God! Yes, this is what we've been waiting for forever,
Oh,
dude.
man.
So
This is
what you
horrible.
don't know is that back in the late 90s, Dan had gone to jail for not paying child support on a child that was not his, and he was certain of it. But the problem was, I want to tell the story exactly as I remember it.
Shit, man,
Is
this
Dan
is
got out
never
of
good
jail.
when someone
Dan
else
got,
tells your
Dan got out of
story.
jail and slept with the first girl that would hang out with him that night.
First date out in the
this was
car,
another
my nut.
time, yeah. And it turns out, she got pregnant.
Yeah.
And she had a child.
She did.
And Dan kept missing the DNA tests that were ordered by the court.
That's right.
And
There's
so
a story
the judge,
Missing
so the
the
judge
DNA.
just said, "Well, you're obviously the father. You're hiding from something.
Yeah.
It's you." Dan knew it wasn't true.
I was like, "Fuck that, man."
And one day they wouldn't give him. They said no more free DNA tests. And
There was never a free one.
They were watching TV, and Ricky Lake says, "Do you need a free DNA test?" You know you're not the father. And his dad smacked him in the back of the head and said, "You better call." And this fool called, and they brought him on the show twice. They sent a limo up. When we went, they sent a limo up to drive us to Grand Rapids. They put us on a plane. They gave us the 5-star treatment for 2 days straight until he performed. And then the second he performed, dude, boom, kicked us out the
fuck
back
outta here.
door, dude.
Right.
Gave us a cab. Like, we rode a limo up in this bitch. We had a bunch of friends from NYU crammed into this motherfucker, dude. We had 17 people in there. We're riding around down on Times Square. My posse's on Broadway. Like, it was the shit.
Yeah.
We were living the dream. And then, as soon as the show was over, they're like, here's $10, here's a cab, and you get to the. We're like, what?
So the video has been found. We're gonna.
The video has been found.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
from the first experience.
The first experience.
Dan and Shiz Raw went.
My boy
because
Shiz Raw
was accused as well.
Right, and he was a black dude, but the baby was like all Caucasian. It looked like, at least, and he was like, "Why you fucking with the brothers? Why you fucking with the brothers?"
It's awesome.
And so we got
a white girl.
And
a
we were
black
like,
guy and a white guy, and accusing both of them of being the dad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so basically, that's how that went. And I'm not going to give away whether I was the dad or not. We'll wait for the show, but we're going to have Shiz Raw in that night too. I've already talked to him. He's agreed to come in.
This is next
week?
Nice.
No, we just got to we got to set up the day. That
I know, that's what I'm
waiting.
waiting. It's like we get this news, and I'm like, oh,
there's
dude,
more
we're doing this
stories
next
to
week,
it that I
man.
want to tell. There's a solid one, a banger.
Yeah?
It's the closer.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Okay,
gotta-
well,
we gotta
now
get
I
that.
went twice now, and Mark came with me the second time to New York. I'm taking my homie Mark because it was me and Shizraw the first time, and they actually didn't give us the greatest treatment. They gave us better treatment the second time around. Mark, you got the best treatment. You got to experience that, but me and Shizraw, we just caught a cab And whatever, dude. But yeah, that was an experience. We never been to New York before. You know, he's from Philly, so it wasn't too much of a like. He was like, it was cool with him. He just wanted to go find an authentic Philly cheesesteak sandwich, you know. And we did that, and we got some little bit of booze and like some Crazy Horse or some shit. And we just like walked around, had a good ass time in New York, and just enjoyed like Times Square and looking at everything, man. And see the Twin Towers and shit. This was before they went down and shit.
Right.
But it was a cool time, man. The first time around,
Well,
second time around, I think Twin Towers were there the second time.
Yeah,
they were there the second time. We seen them flying in. We seen the towers.
So locking this in right now is Sky Diamond, House of Cancer.
That's right. Next
Coming
week.
in
Next week we're
next
gonna have
Sunday.
it in. Yep.
And at that time, Dan and I promise we will not hijack your segment.
Yeah, we won't.
You see what I'm saying? When you come in, talk, I'll sit
And
in the back
remember,
with
guys,
Mariah
our dude
Katie,
right here
let
isn't
y'all
just
do your
like.
thing.
He's not a full on like I do only rap music. Like
Right.
this
Right.
dude
No,
rocks. He's
talented
punk.
singer.
Oh, really
Everything like
diverse.
is talented
Yeah.
singer. You do like some R&B stuff too, man. It sounds really good, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to have you guys come in and like really play your shit.
Oh, I'm excited too. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing.
Awesome, man.
Hey, and then we're also going to talk about what famous rapper stole his tattoo.
Oh my! Don't even bring his name up.
What?
I hate
What?
it.
Oh my
I hate
God!
it.
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
We got
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's time to close the show, everybody. Well, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. We want to thank, of course, obviously the musicians out there, the guys from Vendetta Ride in the Monroe area.
David Baker for coming in.
Yeah, David Baker from Remodel Media, and also, of course, your cousin, dude. Your cousin. What was his name?
Jake.
Jacob. Yep.
And 4-letter words, man.
And 4-letter words. Yeah.
You guys, powerful.
Yeah, it's some good.
Man, there's some stuff coming from you guys. That shit it rocks so good, man. You guys sound so good. I'm happy. I'm stoked about it. What you got? What's going on over there?
I'm trying to find something to play to close everything up. Okay, we'll just go with this.
You're gonna go to live in the coke life.
Living the coke life, yeah.
Why? Why do you always go like play one of our awesome songs? Like
What
play,
song? Like
I don't know. Prostate exam. What about the prostate song?
The prostate song? I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta pull that up. Let me pull that up really
Do
quickly.
it, man.
Let me
You
find
guys
that.
want to hear the prostate song that we?
Everybody
made?
want to hear the prostate song.
It's a fucking good song, dude.
I thought it was terrible.
And all you guys out there that are gonna get your prostate examined soon, like you're gonna be able to relate to this song. Like fuck, gotta do this shit. And you know what? And who did I sound like? Like I sound like Springsteen in that song.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
I really pull off the Springsteen, man.
What was the name of that song? Anyways, was it just a prostate song? or-
It was
Let me get your prostates checked. Is that what it was?
Prostate's Burden or something. Oh my God.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe we should play the Dog Man song and then play the Turkey Man.
No, because here we go. I got it. Wait. Yes, this is.
Oh
is the
yeah,
song.
get your prostate checked.
Get your prostate.
He actually has it under that, you guys.
Oh my God.
Dude, I've had to pee like 50 times
All
a
right,
night
good night,
every
guys.
night. It sucks.
Have you recently had your prostate examined?
No.
Well,
Is it time, you think? I'm getting to that age?
getting about 40 years old.
Well, what do they do for a prostate exam? I mean,
Google it. Go check it
Okay.
out on Google.
Let's see what happens. Okay, Google. Prostate exam.
According to WebMD, doctors use the digital rectal exam as a relatively simple test to check the prostate. Because the prostate is an internal organ, your doctor cannot look at it directly. But because the prostate lies in front of the rectum, he or she can feel it by inserting a gloved, lubricated finger into the rectum.
No. What?
Mm.
No, dude.
Yep.
That's going to suck.
That's
man.
you.
No!
Well, I swear my prostate's broke. There's blood bead. It's time to get a poke. Holy rectum, boiling thickos. Every 10 minutes I've got to pee. The time has come. So say a prayer for my prostate exam. I'm pretty scared. The time has come for a finger attack. He's gonna lube it up. Get me from the back. Oh. Pull down my pants, well, of course I'm squirming. How can I sleep when my prostate's burning? symptoms I've had so far are very concerning. I beat all night, can't stop, I'm tossing and turning. The time has come for a finger attack. He's gonna lube it up and get me from the back. Hurts. Who's my mom?